Add a little
Is
bit
there
of tone
even?
to it.
You think I can get to that level with you?
Unfortunately, I'm playing the wrong character.
I sound so boring.
It's so uncomfortable hearing the most animated person having like in their.
Good to have a big random person.
Thursday night, Steven's like, "You're so quiet," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, for the
okay.
first 2 episodes, you didn't say shit.
Oh, episode 1, it was like, "Are you even there? Hello?"
Right.
And I'm like,
I mean, same here.
It's funny because Steven knows that in our other game, I'm literally playing a monotone character.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is, and she tells the best jokes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The best jokes.
Tells the best jokes. Yes.
Although I would say, like, relatively, yeah, unfortunately, like, Leah was stricken down by the devastation of her character. But if this happened to Aaron would cry. He'd still be crying.
Wait, what?
He would cry so much.
Why do you think I would
But
cry?
crying. I'm just making fun of you. I don't know.
What the heck?
I got no basis to this.
All right.
I just want.
Wait, when have I ever cried in game? I don't consider myself a teary-eyed
He
baby.
just puts himself on mute.
On a side note, I froze some pudding, and it's quite tasty.
Oh, dude, frozen pudding is the best. Is chocolate.
Man. Yeah, frozen chocolate pudding. I'm all like, I'm
I was
just
just
trying it. I'm like,
You
this is
say
great.
vanilla? It's
I only freeze my snack packs, and Ray hates it. But like, I freeze them, and then I eat them basically like a fudge slice.
I do not hate it. I think it's a fantastic idea. But sometimes I want some unfrozen snack packs too.
Well, when I buy them, I throw all fucking all of them in the freezer because I need frozen things. And as she's figured out so far this summer, I am addicted to like.
No,
cream
this
and
is
freeze pops.
genuinely concerning.
I was
You're
having
going
like
to get sick.
an hour. Like it was bad.
You are going to get sick.
I'm gonna die of diabetes. But you know it's not gonna die of diabetes. Check out this transition. Our game today brought to you by Pepsi Cola. You were reading my mind. I was literally gonna say Pepsi Cola. Holy crap! Not only an artist, but also a mind reader.
What I do.
Exactly.
What I do.
So we are going to play some D&D, some Dragon of Icepire Peak, brought to you by this DM, Psycho Plays on Badger Sprite's channel.
Oh yeah.
Intros, or are we going to just get into this?
I think we have to intro this. I mean, it's so sad. Reblog if you cry every time. Tanaga, what happened?
Every time.
Thurnaga is gone.
There is no Thurnaga
And
anymore.
There is
forgotten.
nothing. Who is
That is
Tanaga?
all.
She doesn't
They're
remember her
just-
name.
Thur.
I haven't actually decided if that's how I want to go. I'm going to decide as soon as we start how it's going to play out.
You can let Scanger name you.
I know what I want to say, so I'm ready.
Okay,
Dad
let's
forgot
let's
to
do
give
a
me
let's do a
chocolate.
last we left off here. Last we left off. No, you're not going to follow me with that monotone voice.
Oh, am I
God
supposed
damn
to
it.
read it? Sorry, my son was asking me for chocolate milk, and I tried so hard to care, but it just wasn't happening.
Oof.
Yeah,
Bleeding
channel that
out into
energy.
real life like a true method actor.
Or acting.
Acting.
All right, I'm going to speedrun this. Last we
Please.
left off, our gang, now acquainting themselves with Sin in the tavern, have gotten side quested and sidetracked to go over to Coneyberry in search of their missing friends, stating that they were dragged off to the south to find both Landon and Scrack and Sir Dunk. After walking for about a day and a half, Sin got a little weird. Picking up on it, but not following through with it. Leston soon figured out that he was weird because he was bringing them to an oracle of sorts. In exchange for the information of where his friends were, he was told to find you guys, in which you guys would help and bring you to this witch hut in the woods that held a maybe blind oracle. Upon reading a couple fortunes and asking for an artifact in a place known as the Shrine of Savarus, where the prisoners are being held south of Coneybury, they were then told that only two things can change fate, and that is the will of mortals and a card from this deck. She pulled out the deck, and everybody drew one card, promptly leaving the demiplane before flipping it. A lot of people found hardships. One person found another from their past, but one person lost themselves. However, we now zoom back into the party. We see as the void card is flipped, Thernaga's eyes go gray as she passes out and falls to the floor. A spectral gem rises from her body and her breath goes cold. The gem shoots off into the sky, disappearing before showing any movement in any cardinal direction. Scange, being there the whole time, standing next to the party, witnessing this, hears one more card of fate, if you wish, as a card appears in front of him, face down, floating in the air.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. Shrugs. Flips card. Slowly and
Flips the
dramatically.
card. Slowly
Takes like 10
and
seconds.
dramatically, taking just enough time to load the card pages. Nope, that one was drawn. The card reloads.
It was the void again.
Void
me
again.
and the Scange we're in the void together.
Plot twist, Scange doesn't have a soul already.
It doesn't work. What's happening?
I'm just trying to find one that the void again.
So,
Oh my gosh.
like
That deck hates us.
the fates like just keep like changing on this card as like reality warps to like
Scange's eyes go gray. Then they turn back to normal again.
You flip the card, and as you do, you see a picture of an old woman at a table in front of four adventurers.
What?
However,
Oh.
her eyes have a blindfold over them. You have flipped the Vizier card. At any time you choose, within a year of drawing this card, you can ask one question in meditation and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh no.
Where is Thernaga's soul?
The
Okay.
Scange is selfish. He wouldn't ask that.
Gange is absolutely never gonna ask that.
You can hold
The
on to
Scange
that.
would be like,
Where
"Where's the
can I
bathroom?"
get the most blood?
Okay.
How much does a soul go for on the market?
He'd be that person that's just like, "Oh man, I wish I knew where the bathroom was. I could know where the bathroom is."
Everything around you
Exactly.
lights up. The
Scange
world
just-
is your bathroom, Scange.
Scange grabs the card. He's like, that's dumb. That's not even a cool one. Just like sticks it into like the band of his like fucking loincloth he wears. I don't know.
I was gonna say the band of what?
Well, that was very
Anticlimactic.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Anticlimactic. Oh well.
I think you should have just had the void happen again, and then my soul and the Scange's soul would be
Wait.
stuck in the same crystal.
they would
just be like,
The souls would swap. That would be so
So we're
funny.
gonna Freaky Friday this. And I'm gonna assign you
Hey,
guys
Friday.
each other's character. No.
That would be hilarious.
So yeah, Sin is now there with Thernaga's passed out body and hands, looking up at you two. Just you guys pulled the cards. That's insane. That's a risk.
As I'm like clutched in pain. No shit.
Thornaga.
Nothing really happened. So
Thornaga.
That's
Thornaga.
strange.
He kind of like taps Thornaga on the face a little bit. It's like she's out cold, still breathing though.
So now we all saw what happened, right? So I have a question.
Yes, I'm gonna make that decision. You guys all saw what happened, and it starts raining.
Okay, so question.
Lesson's gonna turn around. Is the hut still there behind us?
No.
Okay, Lesson's gonna reel around and punch Sin in the face.
God, my beautiful face. Why would you do that?
What the fuck happened to her?
You know as much as I do. You guys all pulled these cards. Let me consult my bardic knowledge. She pulled a void card.
Holding his nose. Very wise.
Her soul's gone. God, fuck. Why do you hit so hard?
Well, damn, I was gonna figure that out with my necromancer knowledge.
I thought Eve was like, so if she's gone, can I use her body?
Oh my god, no, I would never. I'm not that terrible.
Leston would never let that happen.
The Scange would totally think that. That's a Scange.
Quick, we need to wake her up. Someone tell me someone sexy I can turn into. What was that, the Falcon I hear? Okay. No.
Oh no. Turn into Chris Evans, a guy named Chris Evans.
Chris.
You guys remember the Falcon, right?
Lesson,
A couple chapters ago.
Lesson is going to pull out what she'd actually made for Thornaga, like as a gift. She pulls out the silver falcon she'd made for her as a
Aww.
present. And it's actually a little music box. Like, so it has the music box quality, and it actually plays the song that Sin had been playing earlier when she caught up with him. So it has the music box quality.
Oh, cute.
Still, unfortunately, passed out.
Yeah.
this guy just slaps her. Thornaga.
You take 1 damage in your passed out body. Roll me a death save. No. I'm sorry, that was a critical slap. 2 death saves.
Oh no!
He kind of looks around. It's like, we still have to get Scrack and Landor. Like, are we gonna do that? I don't know.
I'm not leaving Thornaga. What the fuck? This wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm not strong enough to carry her. I have an 8 strength.
So
These abs are for show.
I can carry her.
Why the fuck does this keep happening?
I can't.
Leston, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. She's still breathing, right? I checked to see if she's breathing.
Yeah, she's breathing.
Okay. So let's take it back. Let's take it to a hotel, and we'll figure this out. She's still alive. We'll think about it. Well, hopefully she'll wake up. So I pick her up, and I put her on my shoulders, and I kind of look back at the group, and I ask if they're coming.
Right. Yeah. All right. Sure.
Okay. So we make our way towards what's it called? The town. I know you said the name. I just don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Coneyberry?
Abandoned town of Coneyberry.
Oh, not that town. Let's turn around.
If you You turn around, Sin just stands there with his bloody nose. It's like, look, if you guys go that way, I have to get my friends. That's I don't know what happened to them, and no matter what, I still have to get them.
You're right. I don't think we can turn back. We might lose the trail. I don't know what the right thing to do is here.
I think that we also took quite a hit. I don't know.
Who the fuck are you, by the way?
I rejected a card, but I was sure that she was saying something about the hands of fate for you guys. I didn't think that anything like this was going to happen. That she was just an oracle. That's why I was iffy about bringing you to her, but I thought about it, and you know, I thought that she was just going to read your palm or some dumb stuff like that. She did for me.
As he's like trying to explain himself, my two zombies just sort of like come up from both sides, grab his arms.
Well, buddy, guys, no.
As I'm like, I like stumble over to him.
Come on, Bob, you know me.
And I poke him with my little finger. I'm like, this is all your fault. If you had managed to tell us the truth in the first place, we wouldn't be severely damaged as we are now. We wouldn't be missing one of our most important party members.
I told you before you went in that this oracle had a couple things to say to you. I too was offered the card. I just did not take it.
Sin, you knew I had to fucking draw it. You knew I had to fucking draw.
Well, let's take her with us, and we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see. Well, she might wake up. She could be sleeping. We don't know what happened.
No, you said that she lost her soul, right? That's what that looked like.
I don't. Did we say that?
Yeah.
Bard said that,
I
right?
physically saw the that soul gem leave her body and shoot straight up into the sky as it disappeared.
Now I turn over to the group and I say once if this whole Coneyberry matter is of importance, I can at least be honest with you guys and tell you I do know someone who could lead us in the direction or give us some information as to how to find her soul. However, it will be difficult to reach her. And I can explain that once we finish what we need to.
Who the fuck are you, by the way? Lesson points at Drago. What are you doing?
You don't remember me? We spent 2 days in the kitchen together after you ran back from some, I don't know, winter attack?
I do not remember you at all. What are you doing here?
I would.
Get him.
I
Get him.
Wait, I'm
had
so
to leave
confused.
Nomengard, and it's just the kings are fighting again, and I'm sick of it. And I saw you, and I was like, if this gnome can make it out in the world, I can make it out in the world. And like fate, here you are. As I was traveling the path.
Listen, kid, I am not someone who you should in any way muddle yourself after. Listen, go home. Go live a fucking safe life. Just go home. Leston starts walking off with the rest of the group, carrying the Naga as much as she can at her height.
You like hold up her arm. She like give like a look back at Joy Bell. Joy Bell shrugs and walks the opposite direction.
Right? Seriously?
Yeah.
She's a companion. What are you doing, Leston?
Oh, good. That resolves that.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
All right, that was easy. What am I gonna do about that one? It's her guard. All right.
So yeah, as you guys left that demi-plane, you guys went in there. It was like almost nighttime. As you guys leave, it seems to be morning time. And you guys feel, besides the absence of a soul passing out and being cursed and drained of your XP and annoyed at a companion, you guys feel refreshed.
Really?
So, when's Thurnaga gonna wake up?
We don't know, Scanch. We have to see. We'll have to wait. Does anyone have any healing spells that we can try?
Can't you just shake her?
Heal whatever that was. It took something from her, took her soul, right?
Well, what does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. He goes over and starts shaking Thurnaga. Wake up! You're the party treasurer. You can't be this lazy.
Oh my god.
Eve realizes that the only way to cure a broken or lost soul is to play some smooth jazz, and uses her necromancer power to summon up a saxophone from the dead.
Yes. Smooth.
Hell yeah.
Right to Careless Whisper, huh? All right.
That's the first thing I think of when I hear smooth jazz.
Deadpool, of course.
So you guys are now led on your way over to Coneyberry. Sin abandons the shortcut and brings you back to the trail. Who wants to roll for survival on the way over there? It's going to be a super easy roll because you guys are on the trail.
Survival?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, I got a 0 to survival.
I could do that, probably.
Eve is our survivalist.
What'd you get?
16 or a 20, whatever one you want.
All right, yeah. So you guys make it over to what seems to be kind of from afar, the ruins of a village. You guys have passed through here before, as you've gone over to Butterskull Ranch. However, Sin starts saying that when they were abducted here, they made their way to the south, I believe. I am not quite sure. It didn't seem like they had any horses or wagons, so I don't know if it is far or not. And as I said, there were several of them and a big boy as well. He kind of points out where the altercation happened. The just general footprints and drag marks that somehow survived a couple days of rain and weather.
I mean, I guess we
I
should
got nothing.
move on. Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
All right, so you guys head east to Butterskull Ranch. Now he leads you guys to the south, and I'm going to need, yet again, just one more survival check. Now you're going to be following kind of like a path of sorts, kind of scouting out the hills.
Can I just use that roll that I rolled?
Roll it again.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Why was that so freaking loud?
I got a 7.
After about a couple hours, of course, being aided by Sin, Oh wow, look at that look at that filter there. Doing yourself a filter. After about a couple hours of scouting through the northern hills of the Star Metal Mountains, no, Sword Mountains, sorry, you guys spot what seems to be an old stone temple with a belfry jutting out of a enclosed roof. Seems to be surrounded by stone walls, many sections of which have collapsed. And you see that there is a trail that ends to a crumbling gatehouse, two doors that seem to be broken down long ago. 3 of the 4 towers that once stood on these outer walls have collapsed. Only the northeast tower remains. And you guys are kind of at a distance. You can see maybe some figures moving down there and some small cook fires. But you really can't make out any details.
I mean, okay. So let's. Do we think we should just head down there?
Are these the ones?
He kind of looks over. He's like, my eyes aren't that great, but I mean, it looks like if you look in that part of the courtyard, there's a bigger one, and maybe that part over there, there's also another bigger one. So I think that maybe this is where they went off to.
I'm really concerned. It's been fucking hours and we still got nothing out of Thanaga. Hit her with a key.
As you guys mentioned this and sat down outside of the hills, Thurnaga, you begin to wake up.
Okay, I wake up. And I'm just kind of literally just like laying there with my eyes wide open, looking around.
Dude, I turn around and I'm like, that was not me.
You were set down by the group as they started kind of like looking and scouting and planning. You have these flashes of this weird memory of screaming in a portal and falling. And as that scream emanates, it's like really quick. Like you can't catch any details. You wake up and you look over and you just see a goblin, 2 tieflings, a half drow, and a gnome.
Okay. So I basically wake up like like one of those things, because it's like I just felt okay. So I wake up. I do.
Oh, finally.
Put her down. Weston.
Was already down.
Oh,
Yeah. I took the agency of your character to put him down while you were making fake binoculars at a temple out in the middle of nowhere.
okay. Is that what I was doing?
Yep.
You're the DM.
Yep.
Okay.
It's written in stone.
Gave us a real fright there, mate. You're right.
I look behind me and I look back at her. You're talking to me?
Yeah. Who do you think I was talking to?
The big
I don't know.
hero did.
I go up to Thanaga. Do you know who we are?
Wanted
I kind of like lean back a little.
by Dr.
No.
Would
So you don't know who Leston is. And I point over to Leston.
No.
What day is it?
October 15th, 1985.
I just kind of like,
Reagan's president.
and I just like kind of look around where I am. I don't really reply.
Where?
Mhm.
What city are you from? What's your name?
A lot of these questions
Why
are
you gotta
really
ask me
racking
all
your
these
brain,
questions?
and it's kind of hurting you. You have no recollection of any of these.
Look, I know who you people are. You asking me a lot of questions, though. And yeah, it's hurting my head. So can you like stop? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're coming down. Just can I ask one more question?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, just to remind you, you actually were a leader of our group, the New Growth.
New Growth.
That's not accurate, but okay.
That's not the real name, right?
No, of course it is. That's our group
He's
name.
lying. He's lying to you. Don't trust him.
How
does
would
this a
she know?
lot.
She wouldn't even crash that question. She doesn't remember squat.
She still has taste.
Oh, she doesn't remember anything. So what are we doing?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this.
Wait, this is what
Sin
souls
walks
do.
over. It's like I really think Joybell would have the answer to this. I don't know where she went.
Yeah, fucking kitchen hand's really gonna fucking know what to do. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have this. He takes out the sweaty card that's been like stuck to his leg.
You can peel it off.
Lesson just puts Skanja's hand down. What you said about us her soul going missing? I suppose that kind of tracks. She's not herself. You know, that kind of proves it, doesn't it?
She's right here and would appreciate you to stop talking about her in front of her face.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Is there anything you'd like us to call you?
What was I before?
Well, you were Thurnaga, but if you don't like that name, I'd happily call you something different in the meantime.
Fake Naga.
Oh no.
I guess Thurnaga is fine.
I really thought you were gonna go with fake Naga, and I was like, what?
I was actually gonna go with Clarice. Because I was gonna be like, that sounds like a dumb name. Clarice sounds way cooler. Not really.
Not as dumb as the name Clarissa, though.
Yeah, so what are we calling you? We're calling you...
Just call me what you normally call me. Because I'm assuming that is my name.
You don't have to believe us, but I appreciate that you do.
What am I supposed to do? I'm literally in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of strangers, and I know absolutely nothing.
You know, precisely. I actually appreciate that you're taking us at our word. If I'd woken up in your situation, I'd be a lot less trusting, but...
I just blink. Blink.
It makes that little like
Staring.
sound every time you blink.
I do the like not the even blink, like the one eye and then the next eye does it.
Then Huggy, you're recovering from a concussion. Watch out.
like the dirt blink. I've just been staring this whole time. I'm not used to seeing, like, I'm trying to figure out how she's even, like, up and talking and moving. The only time I've ever seen a body without a soul doing that is when, you know, it was being controlled by someone. So I'm just, like, looking around and I'm like, well, how is this even happening right now?
Actually, that's a good question. Can I make a religion check to see if I know about things like, you know, hollow ones and the likes of that.
Can I also do an Arcana?
I mean, you guys can roll the check. That's fine. Just let me know what information you're trying to suss out again.
I rolled a religion check of 15, so I'm trying to see if I know about things like hollow ones, which is like, hollow ones are like people who don't quite die. So they're not like full on undead, but they're like, well they're kind of borderline undead.
You're talking about the people in Barovia?
Not quite. Like they're sort of people.
Because they're people without souls, and they just kind of reincarnate every time they die.
Hollow ones are sort of like more people who have like they retain like a fragment of their original self, but they kind of just come back. They don't fully die. Like they cling to a fragment of their original self. They're not sort of fully undead. Like, so that's the closest thing to, like, just retaining a fragment of your original soul when you should have died.
No, it's some weird magics that work.
Yeah.
Not a hollowed one situation.
I know it's not a hollowed one situation, but that's the closest thing Leston, I think, would know of.
I'm just trying to figure out if someone's controlling her now, and if not, then how this is happening. But mostly... I would be interested because there's someone around here controlling her body, I would think.
Eve, you would think from what you've seen and gathered, this magic definitely still above your head, even though you rolled pretty high. The transference of the soul would definitely take all of her personal memories, so it kind of makes sense on what's happening. The essence of her is gone. Amazingly, motor skills should still be there. So you can probably assume that, like, you know, that sword on her back or whatever she's still able to use, or her mace. She might need to be refreshing on some of her holy magic, but it seems as though she's still there. But yeah, her soul left in that gem, and probably on this plane, but that's just because you've heard of these cards before.
So I walk over to her, completely aware of like how weird this is going to be, but I walk right up to her. I start like grabbing her arm, just like touching her. I'm just like, this is amazing.
Please don't touch me.
My apologies.
Hold my hand.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be weird. I'm just, I've never seen this kind of magic.
And I have.
I know you don't know who I am. Obviously, you don't know anything that's going on here. But I can promise you that we will bring you back to your full self. I give you my guarantee.
What does that even mean?
Well, you should probably to let you know what was happening before you lost your memories. So we've been traveling together for a little while. I think a little over about a month now, and just exactly what was happening right before you lost your memories. I recently reunited with this friend of mine, Sin. We were on the trail of some other former friends of mine, Lander and Scrack. They've been captured by, and Serdong, they've been captured by what appear to be a group of bandits of some sort. Been missing for quite some time. I didn't know what had happened to them. And we were on their trail, and while on that trail, we came upon, I guess you'd say, I don't know, an oracle of some sort, and we all drew from a deck of cards, and in drawing from this deck of cards, don't know exactly what happened to you, but it appears that who you were appears to have been removed from you. It's gone missing, and we're going to find it. we're going to get, will be reunited, if that makes sense. But that's the situation. That's what you were doing immediately before, and the people we were looking for appear to be down there, if that makes sense. And Lesnan will just down at the camp.
So what exactly do you want me to do?
Well, I suppose you don't have to do anything you don't want to, but
But
you don't have to do anything you don't want to, but we have been working together for quite some time now. You, as Singh said, you were the leader of this group. You were fighting with us to try and rescue these people. Again, you don't have to if you don't want to, but the old Taranaga would have fought with us to rescue these people, and it would certainly mean a great deal to me if you could help rescue them. And it would certainly keep you safer if we're all alive. I don't know that you want to go wandering into this world where you don't remember who you are without people by your side who will help keep you safe and who care about you. It's entirely up to you, of course. But you certainly won't be very safe in this world by yourself. We're not going to force you to fight. I won't. If anyone tries to, I'll wallop them.
no, what you say makes sense.
Alright.
I hate to break up this wonderful party that you guys have going on, but I kind of did a little bit of quick looking at the fortress, and it looks as though, even though the northern gate seemed to be down, the biggest gaping hole in their defenses seemed to be in the west. However, it looks like there is quite a few people out in the courtyard. I counted probably over 8, maybe 10.
Okay, so out in the courtyard we've got 8 or 10 people. There's a hole in their defenses to the west.
No round thing.
No round thing. Sorry.
My kids, yeah.
I don't know. I'd say we could. How many? There are 8. How many do you think you could take, Leston?
I mean, I'm not afraid of a fight, but I'm wondering if there's
Look,
anything we can do.
Your name was Sink, right?
Yes.
Well, if I have any stories to tell about Leston, Leston can take all 8 of them, one hand tied behind her back.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of a fight.
He kind of winks at you and gives you bardic inspiration for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Well, then you should go in and kill all of them, and we don't have to do anything. We can just stay here.
I am absolutely not afraid of a fight, but just with Thurnaga in her condition, I am wondering if there is any way, do you think we can be smart about this? I don't want things to get any worse for us. I know things didn't go as good as they possibly could with those cards. If there's any way we can lure people from the courtyard away, being strategic about it. We know where they are. We're in an advantageous position. If we can be tactical.
What do we got for items? Ooh, I could have Furno make a distraction and have him bark and have a couple of them chase him down, and then we can take out the amount that he draws in.
And Sin, you are nothing if not a bit of a master of illusion. If you can maybe use things, you've got to send them running in the wrong direction while we go in from the west.
I have a couple tricks up my sleeve. He pulls out a skin-tight suit with a whole bunch of peacock feathers on it, and he pulls out an apple in the other hand. I think I can catch a couple eyes.
Oh, does that even mean?
What does that even?
You don't know. You don't have to know.
That's just like the old days. Alright, good.
But I have gotten better at my magic, so if we group
Holy
them
crap!
together,
Is that my
I
character?
could stun them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Absolutely amazing.
dude, he looked so good. How long have you had him up there for? Oh my gosh, he looked so good.
I did one for everyone else. I was like,
I love
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I want to screenshot that. How do I make that as my background on my phone? He looked so good.
You know, honestly, that's what most of the group does. We just take his photos, just use as our phone backgrounds now.
Yeah.
It's
fair enough.
Oh my gosh, that's so, dude, gang, thank you. You look so good. That is so good. Oh, I'm saving that. I gotta figure out how to make that my background.
yeah, you should just be
Oh
able to
my
save the image from Discord.
Goodness. Then that's my desktop. How do I make that as my icon? Oh, I'm sorry. He looks so good. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, stun them, put them to sleep, distract them, anything like that. I know what kind of tricks he can get up to.
Well, if we do a direct assault, I can kind of do this, and he holds out his hand, and he kind of like creates a small orb of a lot of like different colors, and it kind of just like flows into itself, changing colors, very fiber optic type. He's like, and he holds up both hands. He's like, bigger. And that stuns the crowd usually. As well, if you guys need any help hitting things, I can light them up. That's always a good one. Or if any one of you guys want, I can blind them with darkness. I've got a lot of magic I've been working on lately. Mainly show prop stuff, but I feel like it could be used in battle.
Darkness sounds cool.
I'm
It's wicked dark.
not afraid of a full frontal assault, but
It's super dark.
None of us can see in the darkness, though.
no, I'm just,
I can.
Oh.
and I just don't want anyone to get hurt is the main thing.
How many are down there again? That we see?
He reported about 8 to 11 of them. While you guys were distracted, he kind of did a little bit of scouting.
Do you know who could see in darkness? All the darkness, but doesn't know it? Me.
You're like, what's darkness? I forgot about what darkness was.
While I'm here,
What are you doing? Can't see in the dark?
I can't. I was holding up and I got to guess it.
I'm gonna just whack this.
Why
down.
is that so loud?
So, did he tell us the positions of these guys?
No. He couldn't get an exact number, and he couldn't.
I'm gonna just whack down an aid. I think I'm gonna give one of those to myself as a frontline fighter. Increase my hit point maximum by 5.
Nice.
I'll give another one to Sync as another frontline fighter. So your hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
Wait.
And who will I give the other one to? I guess because I'm currently worried about her, I'll give the other one to Thanaga. I know she never gets hit, but she is a cleric.
Never. So what does this do for me?
So, can he... Oh, I'm sorry.
Your maximum hit points go up by 5, and your current hit points go up by 5 for 8 hours. So this isn't temporary hit points. It means like you can heal above your maximum.
But please do me the favor and just put it in your temporary hit points so that way you don't forget that it's there, and then just get 5 extra hit points for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put 5 in my temporary hit points.
Yep, that's what I did.
Yeah. But you can heal those, and you can get a
They're
different
special.
source of temporary hit points as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're special. They're special. They're special temporary
Special.
hit points.
I'm gonna look over at Sin and just. Do you remember their exact positions of some of them?
I couldn't catch too much of the other side of the building, but it seemed as though there were 4 of them to the northwest and 2 of them to the southwest. That was by the western hole in the wall. That's what I was basically looking through. It looks like there was probably a couple moving around to the north by the gate. And it seemed as though they were setting up a couple pretty big fires.
Okay, so I'm gonna look over to Lesson for advice because I am not a good what's the word I'm looking
Tactician.
for? A tactician. So I'll tell her as I was studying the other day, I learned that I could borrow the eyes of my undead, and I can now lurk within this magical darkness that I summon. Could I help us gain entry into this place using that, possibly?
I think we,
Sin kind of looks over and whispers towards Sink. He's like, wait, you've seen her take eyeballs out of dead guys and put them in her own?
I think it sounds like we've.
I've seen that like 50 times. It's the coolest thing you'll ever see.
I gotta go behind.
I think
He throws up.
it's sounding like we've sort of got really two main approaches here. Either we go loud and we whack down a whole lot of spells and just take out the main lot in a full frontal assault, which is fine but is quite risky. Or we go with Eve and her undead and lay down some darkness on the western side, take out looks like maybe like 2 or maybe a maximum of 4 guys, lay down some darkness and just have her undead attack them in the darkness, which you can see through, which is, quick and quiet.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Or both.
Damn, it'll be possible, right? Because I'm seeing in the darkness and I can mentally command my undead and tell them where to go. That would be possible, right?
Yeah, so get in.
It gets a little iffy.
How?
So can you see through the magic darkness? I remember that
You
was a
can,
thing.
but your undead can't. You could tell them where to go, but they would still impose a disadvantage on their attack because they cannot see the target.
Even if I tell them exactly where to go.
Yes.
Man.
I mean, either way, we're still either doing a full frontal direct assault or we're taking out a maximum of like 4 guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, either way, I can still do some damage.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to
Oh,
be
wait.
the darkness. It doesn't have to be the darkness strategy.
Dog.
Oh my gosh, we have that card. The card will tell us what to do.
No.
Or I could go down there and spook him.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
The magic conch says no. Please try again.
What a magic con.
The magic conch.
I've kind of got a new trick up my sleeve.
Look, we're not exactly always the most subtle people. It may be that we may have to fight the people out the front anyway, but we may not have to. We may be able to. Did you get any look at where our people are being held? Because if they're being held in the main courtyard, we have to fight them anyway.
I did not.
All right.
I only saw the west and the south.
Because if they're being held internally, we can get in and get out without having to fight the people at the front. Is the only thing.
I think it's always best to kind of pick them off in small groups.
It is, ideally, but the only thing is, if we then have to fight the people at the front anyway, without being at maximum spell capacity, then we're at kind of a disadvantage if we do have to fight them anyway. Whereas if we can fight them all with a full frontal assault when they don't know we're coming, then we're picking off the main group when we're at our strongest. So maybe the direct assault isn't such a bad idea. That's the only thing I
Good
know.
point.
I mean, I don't know why we just don't try to draw a couple of them away towards us, and then we can just
Yeah.
knock out a couple at a time.
Yeah, we can do that too. We can lure some people off from the main camp, lure them towards us, and pick them off, and do a direct assault.
They're all within pretty close proximity of each other, so if we lure off anybody, the whole camp's going to be on alert and they might lock down.
Or I could just fireball them.
That's a good idea. We have a lot of things that we can get them together.
I
could twin fireball.
I vote for plan
What?
Fireball.
Wind fireball?
Twin fireball, yeah.
I do
I'm gonna shoot.
support plan Fireball and plan Battlefield Control. Actually, that sounds like a really good start.
Oh, and my friend Ferno can also do firebolt, so he can hit someone too, can't you, Ferno? I'm speaking with Ferno right now.
I said fireball, not firebolt.
But firebolt
Get that
is just
pathetic spell away from me.
firebolt is just good. Don't let Scanch say anything to me. You're the best boy ever.
Pathetic
Oh.
and weak.
Oh, I also give Ferno the extra awesome treat that I got. I cut it in thirds, and I give each half to the headed dog. That was my other one that I purchased.
Oh, that was the rare treats?
Yeah,
The rare candies?
yeah. I
His
got
bond
a
point goes up by 1.
yeah.
Give me a second to get this document up while you
All right.
guys do further planning. It would've been
I
cool
bought
to
2 of them. That was my last one. I should have bought more.
All right. So then,
What bond point is he at right now?
18.
18.
So what's our plan?
so this is what I'm thinking.
Try to get...
Skange, you throw a fireball directly into the main camp. Sin, you use whatever distraction you use to stun them, then we run in and just kill any survivors. That's probably the simplest thing.
You
Sounds good
and
to me.
the deadheads can hold the front line.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And I mean, I know we just met, but what about her?
I'm assuming.
I mean, she said
Yeah,
that she'll
points
fight
over to
with us.
Thurnaga.
She said that she's willing to fight with us. I mean, she doesn't want to be wandering around in this world alone with no memory. She's going to stick with people who are keeping her safe. So.
All right. Well, should we approach from the west or the south or the north?
In which way are we approaching the main camp? Because we're just going to lay down a fucking fireball and...
Let me roll a d4 to see which
It's
way
about to
you're
get lit
approaching
up
from.
here.
1 being north. You guys are approaching from the north.
Right.
All right. So let me switch over to that map. I'm also trying to find the bottom points. Just give me a second.
Yeah, take it down.
You said 18?
18.
A neat trick. Let's see. With bond score 18 or higher, you spent enough time with your companion to teach them a combat trick. As your bonus action, your companion can perform one of the following actions: dash, disengage, or dodge.
Yeah.
It's really good, actually. They basically turn into a rogue
Dash, disengage, or dodge
as a bonus action.
as a bonus action.
Yep, I'm going to paste that into the general chat. Boom. There you go.
Sweet.
I just remembered I can't twin cast fireball. It's too high level. But I can do one still.
Oof. All right. So, let's see. Over here, get us to the map. Let's close out this sheet. Who are you guys? The Loggers Camp again? Falcons Hunting Lodge? Butterskull Ranch? No. There we go. And let me open up a place to the north and slap you guys down. You guys are going to start pretty close combat. Because unfortunately this map doesn't extend, nor am I going to extend it. So just give me a second here.
Eve doesn't do close combat.
Eve does now. Wait a second. Dynamic lighting off. Save. Whoa.
Hey.
Spoilers!
Ew.
Everybody blind your eyes for a second.
I see everything. Oh, I can still see because they're not even see in like complete darkness.
Okay, let me. Oops. Here we go. And start layering some stuff. You guys are probably going to see things that say like S2 and stuff like that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Forget about it.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Just let it happen.
Okay, I'm very uncomfortable with you whispering that.
Just let it happen.
I'm very uncomfortable with that, Leah.
That is odd.
Maximum
let it-
creep factor.
just let it happen.
I like it.
Don't fight it. Just enjoy
let
it.
happen. It's
Enjoy
okay.
it and let it happen.
All right, creeps.
Steven, just let it happen.
I'm going
Just
to put
enjoy
Ferno
it.
right next to one of the orcs because you've
No.
been saying that.
I love Frodo. Frodo's my friend. Frodo's my best boy. Everyone loves Frodo. I just have to get my
Theranaga feels indifferent about him.
He still
My-
doesn't
my-
know.
My whole character thing is now I have to get to level 6
to get the stinking animal handling to get another pet so I can have the dragon and Frono. That's my goal right now is to do that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I got to do that.
All right, so
I
you
will-
guys
Hashtag
start
thanks to Naga.
walking up to this camp. Let me actually reveal some more areas over here real quick. Do you guys basically charge into battle, or are you guys walking up? With weapons out, of course, but are you walking up and like approaching these frontal guards, or are you just charging them?
Well, our plan was to once we were within like 120 feet of like the center of camp to where we have a view of it. Scandra's going to throw in a fireball. Was
Best
the
I
idea.
can do is 20 feet.
Frono's gonna also do firebolt on one of them.
I mean, he should be able to see. I mean, there's like he can see. This is
Oh yeah,
This is
for
what-
sure, definitely can see.
Well, maybe I
But,
get like to like
The
an
map
elevated
didn't give me
area.
a lot to work with, and I'm just, as I said, I'm not adjusting the
That's
map.
true.
Yeah. I'm just saying, once he has line of sight, fireball has a range of 120 feet.
Oh yeah.
Is there any way I can get to a place where I can see like where the majority of them are? Because I don't want to just like fire it into like.
This is what you see as you approach. So whether you want to fireball now or fireball later is your choice. But this is what you see as you approach. I will say that right now you guys are like 30 feet out from where the map extends. So whatever this is plus an extra 30. So these guys kind of see you, and they like kind of like grip onto their weapons, and one of them kind of like looks over to the other, and he says an orc, which Theranaga, you understand. He's like speaking a different language, but like you understand what he's saying. He's like, "What? Did anybody order like a meal or something? Is it delivery?"
I gotta
he's
look
like
over at
gripping his axe.
everybody,
I can also.
and then I look back at them. Just kind of
Yeah,
like,
but it's not special
"What?"
if you understand it, Leston. We're talking to the amnesiac.
No one was
I don't know
talking.
if that's a word.
Amnesia. Somebody should look that up.
The darkest descent.
They believe that we're food. Is
How
that
far
a
can I
normal
see in
thing
here?
for them to say?
Whatever you guys do for line drawing, just add an extra 30 feet. Because that's how far back you are, technically. So, like,
From the-
if you
from the
set a
entrance?
fireball right here, it's not going to affect you guys. So, you guys are typically, like, actually further back than that.
Can I see like down here though?
It's day, right? You should be able to see.
It's daytime, but there's closed doors. The things that you're getting blocked off by are hard walls.
All right, I follow you.
Oh,
Yeah, these are 15 feet high walls. Hey, let me introduce you to the camp. So it's a fortress, And there's 15-foot high stone walls.
Wait. Can I climb up?
Yeah, you just have to get to the walls first.
Can I like sneak around here? Or sneak around here? Yeah, this looks like a tower.
There is only one tower that is currently standing up, and is the one that you just pointed to, which is why I've revealed it.
Can
The other
I
one seems crumbled.
Can I attempt to climb it while being a stealthy little goblin? And
You could
Crawl.
stealth it, but once you enter in, I'm gonna start doing initiative.
no, I'm out of the roof.
Yeah, once you
Okay,
enter
gotcha.
the actual map, like once you guys figure out what your actions are gonna be, if they're not just walking up and just like dropping a Terminator 2 badass line about "Hasta la vista, give me your fucking sunglasses," like I'm gonna start initiative.
Yeah,
So right
thinking-
now, this is just what you guys see while you're 30 feet away, and like you tell me what you want to do. If you want to go off to the east and separate from the party and try to start rolling stealth checks, move yourself over to the east. Don't roll any stealth checks yet. We're gonna do initiative.
I think I had a misapprehension
So-
of what the camp was being described as saying like, oh, there's like a weakness to the west. Like I thought
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
a completely different thing as what was
He said there's a giant hole in the wall to the west.
Listen, if
you
we
guys
wanted to
just
break
decided to
apart a
come
little
from the
bit,
north.
then I would have
and me and
Yeah, he said that there was a giant hole in the west.
No, I just
if
had
we wanted to break
I
apart a
just
little
had
bit, me and Scant
completely
could go to the
different-
west.
No, I just had a completely different like idea of what was being described. Like no, because if that was like what was being described, I would have said we would have entered from the west. I just had a completely different view of like what was being described.
The good thing is though, this northern gate completely open because there's no doors anymore.
Do Scant and
Well-
I want to break up from the party and kind of do our own thing for a second? See what's ahead of it. See what's ahead of it.
No, I would.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
If
get.
you wanna commit to a split up from here,
No,
put yourself
It's just I had a
in the
completely
back of the map,
different-
like where you want to be.
I had a completely different mental picture of what was being described. This is
Yeah.
one of those things where players and characters, like, if Leston was like looking at this camp and seeing what was being seen, Leston would have perceived what was being described completely differently, because like what I was picturing as a player was like, oh, there's like this fortress with like a tiny little hole with like you can sneak in and like there'll be like corridors and that, whereas like what was being described is actually like there's this actually like really big hole and it's like it's going to the exact same location, so it's just a completely different information being relayed. So this is like a out of character misunderstanding, because I would have said we approach from the west. Like I just had like a completely different map size in my mind. So this is like a, you know, like I was thinking like, oh, we're doing two completely different maps. Like I was thinking something the size of Axome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is like an out of character misunderstanding. Because I would have said we approach from the west. Like Leston would have approached from the west, not from the north.
Well, I still have faith in you guys, so
Me too.
we're gonna strategize from here.
I don't think I should be punished for something I misunderstood as a player, because Leston wouldn't have approached from the north, because Leston would have perceived this information correctly.
I did kind of reveal the north, though.
I know, but you revealed the north because of something that was misunderstood out of game, because it wasn't like conveyed in a way that I understood it. You know what I mean?
Kind of hard to get you guys to forget about the north, though.
No, yeah, sure, fine.
That's like, understandably, I'm not a word artist.
I know, but I was just saying, if I was DMing and I conveyed something like incorrectly, I wouldn't punish players because I like misrepresented something. But that's okay.
Yeah. I don't see punish. I see unique opportunities. I being able to see the whole map can see the same amount of challenges from any side, except for the east.
No, it's just
The
like,
east is hard.
I don't like. I know, but I just don't like to like as a DM. Like if I like convey the wrong impression about something because I like I don't like to like not give like this is like allow me to phrase it this way. Characters know things like and can see things that players don't see because they're physically there in this world. And I don't like to like cross that barrier. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah. So, what is the plan?
Well, I
You guys do what you want to do because Leston's going to be swinging at these orcs.
Okay, so Leslie
I'm
is going
The
to
choice has
go
been
in
taken-
for the charge.
The choice has been taken out of Leston's hand of what she actually wanted to do. Of what her actual.
well, I still want to get a vantage point
Okay.
so I can see where everyone is. So I'm going to try to climb that tower.
Okay. Do you want to start off a little bit more to the east?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say. Yeah, we can start you off right around that area.
Sin can join if he wants, but
Yet again, 30 feet
Yeah.
back from that area, though. So just remember, 30
Right.
feet to the north from wherever you guys are standing.
there.
Just because it would just be weird that they just let you walk up to them. Map designers gave me no leeway to place you guys down. Everybody else just going for the northern gate?
Yeah, I'll stick with Leston.
I'm just following behind. I like take out my warhammer. Like, okay, I guess that's what I use.
All right, so let's roll a couple initiatives. Ganj, I need you to roll initiative. And do you have anything that lets you hide out in the open?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, so roll a stealth and an initiative, because there is a special thing we have going on to the slight east. I'm going to find 7 dice, and we are going to start this thing. Let's switch over to some battle music too.
Hide on the open. I thought my
No, I can't do battle music. Medieval battle. Burning village.
Burning village.
Let's throw in a hint of Dungeon 2. I'm gonna make this a cacophony of just terrible noises. And then
All the noises.
maybe some skirmish, because skirmish is actually like a soundtrack. Yeah. Large scale battle. Remember, Leston, you do have bardic inspiration that can be used for pretty much anything that lasts for. It was 10 minutes. It's going to last for like the next 7-8 minutes. So
That's a good point.
70 or 80 rounds.
I can technically use it on initiative scores as well, can't I?
Yes. It's one of those rare moments where you could use it for an initiative score because they kind of popped it beforehand.
It's a D8, right?
Yes, it is.
Would help
Nice.
if I
I'll take
also rolled initiative.
I will take that 18 in initiative.
I will
I also got an 18.
that.
I did not get an 18. I got a 10.
I thought Bardic Inspiration was a D6. Oh.
It grows as you grow.
It changes depending on the bard's level.
Oh, I have not played a Bard that long.
Yeah, unfortunately, you only got like a 2-session one off. I think that is all the dice I need. I know I'm missing one. I just can't place my finger on which one I'm needing. So, let me pull out a Documente over here. And I'm also going to pull out...
Sync, roll
let's see.
Initiative. Gonna do it. And
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
also
roll
have
initiative.
for Sin.
Nice.
Got a 13.
Right.
13. I can't hit that high note. Okay, and one of these bad boys. Okay, so now, let's see. I'm doing this by groups, so this is just going to be a little weird for me. Okay, it actually evens out to a +0. So let me roll several of these. You know, it would be smart of me if I like pre-roll initiative for battles while you guys are like goofing around in the fields. That would have been sweet.
All right.
All right, that is not good.
Apparently that was a character. Like old comics.
So actually, I don't think I have a thing that lets me hide out in the open.
I don't think it matters because I think these guys are going to be dead pretty quickly.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
This is one of those battles that you can do pretty much any time of the campaign, and they just increase the number of monsters. They don't increase the difficulty of monsters.
So don't worry, we're going to be taking care of these orcs, so you can get up. And
Yeah, I don't think anyone else can see me from here, so that's good.
Okay, so who out of you guys have the highest initiative, and what is it?
Myself and Eve have tied. If Eve doesn't mind, I will go first since I said I'm going to run up and hit these guys.
Eve, are you gonna let her go first?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. I'm always fine with like if you guys tie, like of course the rightful one is the
we
one that
have
has
the
a higher
same-
dex, but if you guys
have the same
choose, yeah,
It's 'cause we
yeah,
have
if
the
you guys
same
have the
dex.
same dex, if you guys want to choose, that's fine.
We're not split on anything, so that's why. Alright, so I'm going to run up and make my 2 attacks against this
Give me a second.
orc.
I'm still writing down some stuff over here.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Episodes of Harvey Kirkman. People paying attention.
All right. So you guys got 18. Who is next?
Randy, I think, was a 14. No, that'd be Eve.
Yeah, I got a 14. But
No,
you got a 14.
Eve's going first, and then Randy.
No, we already have Eve on the board. So Rennie at 14.
yeah, 14. And then
Damn
sync
it, I wrote
and then
down Rennie
Raya.
instead of Scrack. I mean, damn it, I wrote down Scrack instead of Scange.
Close.
Oof. Get subbed in for other goblins. Then it is Sync, right?
Yep.
13.
Yep.
And then we got Thurnaga at 10.
Yes, sir.
Easer.
And I just rolled Sin. Sin seems like he rolled kind of well. Actually, Sin goes right after Eve. Cool. All right, perfect. So we start this combat off yet again, just for the 30 feet back, and then yeah, you guys are up.
Okay, bonus action, Hannah's Mark. Well, just ignore that damage, because that's...
Whoa, you got Hunter's Mark? That's sweet.
Yeah, I'm an Oath of Vengeance Paladin. So just...
Which one are you doing?
The one that I'm in front of.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my 2 attacks against it, and with the Hunter's Mark damage. One...
You are...
Huh?
You know what? I'm going to start... It seems like you guys just want to start the combat here instead of 30 feet away, so I'm just going to start the combat here.
Yeah, I mean, we're running up and attacking, so that's what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that second hit, because I'm pretty sure a 10 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so... so that would be... I think that's a... I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure how to read that.
Yeah, that doesn't look right to me.
20?
It looks as though... So it's 4 for Hunter's Mark, 7 for the slashing. And the next one, it rolled Hunter's Mark 2, so we get rid of the first one, and it's just an additional 7. So it's 4, 7, 7, leading up to 18.
No,
Okay.
Hunter's Mark hits twice. Because it's...
Does
every
Hunter's
attack.
Mark hit twice?
Yeah, it's on every attack. It's like hex.
Oh, okay. I thought like I always get mixed up with some of the ranger stuff, so that's why I never know.
So it'll be 20 points of damage.
Yeah, whenever you hit. Okay, cool. So yeah, that is. I mean, no matter what, that was definitely gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you run up to this guy and he's a little bit cocky. He's like straightening himself out, you know, cracking his neck, flipping his axe in his hand, and you just come up and obliterate him, smack him down, have him talk some shit. I don't know. You fucking kill him. The other guy kind of looks over and he's like ready, you know. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, as a free action, I just go to Eve and just give a nod.
All right, Eve, you just got the nod. You know what that means.
Oh, yes, I do. I was talking and forgot I was on first to talk. Okay, so, I do have a question. Do my zombies have to, do my skeletons have to go after me, or can they go before me? Is it, like, interchangeable?
I think the way that it goes is your zombies are supposed to go after you. However, I don't see why we have to do that. So you and zombies, as long as you guys are in the same initiative, can just do whatever order you want.
Okay, cool.
That's how me and Ferno have been playing the entire time. So I was just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
You never said anything about it, so.
And that was a very conscious decision.
Yeah, I know it was. Oh, for sure.
Is this not flanking, or is it flanking?
Bob is flanking. Bobolina is not flanking.
Okay.
Bob is flanking with their Naga.
Bobolina cannot get in there, can she?
Bobolina can move in front of their Naga, and that's fine.
Okay, never mind. Alright, cool. So I'm going to have them hit and flank. We did not finish that character sheet, so I'm just gonna go with this here. So Bob is gonna go first, and that's 14.
14 hits.
Awesome. I need 1d12. Is 2. Wow. Okay, max damage.
Yeah, you cut deep into this guy. He is looking absolutely terrible, barely standing there wavering, bloodied.
Awesome. Why do these orcs have like no? I'm not even gonna question it. And then Bobolina go swing and
evidently they like making the DM do quantity battles over quality battles. So you know. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. And no matter what you roll, because he has 1 hit point left, you kill him. So your two skeletons run up, and like this guy's like, he's just like looking back and forth, and like maybe they swing at the same time, and one just chops off his head, and one just chops off his bottom half.
I think one swings down from one side of his shoulder, like through, and the other one swings down from the other side of the shoulder. And they
like
like
gargling up blood, bubbling it everywhere.
Yeah, that's that.
That's that.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
What are you doing, Eve?
I am not going to enter that building by myself. So
Sounds like a smart idea.
I am going to wait, I suppose. I'm not going to hold an action, only because what I am going to do depends on what everyone else is doing anyway. So I think I'll just skip my turn. Because I don't really have much to do.
Do you want to hold a specific action? Like if you see somebody come up, you do this, or are you just going to fully skip your turn?
Well, how about if someone comes up to me, then I will envelop them and myself in this darkness that I've been itching to use.
So if somebody walks within 5 feet of you.
Yes, and my zombies.
Okay. So we're gonna hold that there. All right, it's Sin's turn. Sin just looks over at Leston. It's just like I really think that we have this covered. Oh wait, no, there's that big guy over there. Hey, you, dumbass! And he does vicious mockery to this ogre.
Me no dumbass.
If you don't roll high on your wisdom save, you whatever save this is, you will be maybe and take 2 whole damage. If that's a thing. +4.
Somehow I don't
Nope.
think the ogre is a +4 wisdom.
Yeah. So the main effect is he takes 2 psychic damage. It's his nose bleeds a little. It's like me no dum, and like now he has disadvantage on his next attack. So I'm gonna put a little. You're gonna put a little snail on him, and that might help. And he looks over. He's like, I don't know. Hey, Fireboy, Sink. Your shoes look good today. And he gives you a use of bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Feeling unfair.
Bardic inspiration different from regular inspiration.
What's bardic inspiration?
So at any point after you roll your check, attack, or save, but before the DM tells you whether that passes or fails, you can choose to roll an additional D8
Oh, sweet.
to add to it.
All right.
Yet again, on attack, on saves, and on ability checks. You hold on to this for 10 minutes, and you can only use it once
Okay.
until he gives you another one.
Great.
Also, sick comic drop.
I know, right?
Let's have a look.
With that being said, blue team is now going to go.
That's exactly
Blue
how I
team.
remember it.
Was pretty decimated
The cannon. That's how it went down.
from what you guys did. So the rest of blue team is going to run up. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
right back. Hold on one second.
Velocity. Aggressive. As a bonus action, they can move up to speed towards a hostile. Cool. 7, 2. This one is going to run out, and he's going to go. I'll take care of this. You stoke the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Of course, that was an orc that he shouted that. And if you guys want, you can roll a perception. 1, 2,
Sure, I'll roll a perception.
3.
Perception.
And in the meantime, I'm going to do an attack on. He's going to run up. I'm going to do an attack on Sink. I'm going to do an attack on Leston.
Where are these people coming
Okay.
Well,
Does Blueberry attack me?
Yeah, so
Okay.
blue team, first attack is definitely going to miss Sink
Okay.
by a long shot. And the other attack is going to go over towards Leston. Let me see. That's probably going to hit unless you got something up your sleeve. Leston does a 21 hit.
It certainly does.
Okay,
It's okay, it's my job to get hit.
that's true. It is your job. So you take 11 slashing damage as he hits you with this great axe. Move this over here. That is it for blue team. Now, Eve, you heard something a little bit weird as you hear like these like ogres like walking over, just thoo. You hear some more people kind of like screaming around. You see that there is a cook fire off in the southeastern direction, directly from you. So, kind of like in like this area, like probably like 40 or 50 feet. However, you hear the screams, and this is a little bit familiar to you because you hear it kind of on the regular. The rabid screams of a goblin that will not be held down.
Oh no!
It's kind of like.
Change!
But yeah. No, you look over to your right. Scange is there, just far off.
Oh.
However, it is now Pink Team's turn. They rolled a 15. So, give me a second over here. Pink Team is going to move up. Unfortunately, the doorway is flooded. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, Fat Ass is blocking the way and cannot make it to where he needs to. Oh no, they have 40 feet of movement. Great. Forgot. They're bigger. 7, 8. And this thing is going to start breathing down Eve's neck. 1, 2,
And
3.
as he
4,
approaches
5.
me, everything starts to go black.
Can you do me a favor and paint a circle around the area that goes black?
How
1.
do I do that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then this one is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one's gonna start trying to squeeze through this door over here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a lot more enemies to the west. So if you guys started there, you guys would have faced like 4 times the amount of enemies. Pros and cons.
Enemies. The 4 times the amount of enemies.
Yeah, enemies.
Right.
Enemies
Enemies, right.
emanating from place.
Oh my goodness.
Evidently. I'm gonna need bigger circles than that lady.
He puts another one. Bloop.
So you're getting the ogre and yourself in the darkness, correct?
More than that, darkness covers a pretty.
Isn't that like a 30-foot sphere?
I'm wondering where she's centering.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius, so
Where are you centering?
I'm
it?
going to center it.
Just know that this also may help or hurt your party, as I will turn the whole map black until it is your turn.
Now is this magic
Not
dark?
the whole map,
Yeah,
but
magic dark.
I mean, someone. I can tell them to run away from me.
Yeah, doesn't mean that they're not going to start off blind.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it okay, guys? Get rid of these circles, man.
Also, some of them can see in magical darkness.
Like, I'm cool to just drop magical darkness. You just tell me where. Where it emanates from, where the center is.
1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this. Sorry. Like over here, I suppose. Or, hold on. Let me actually figure this out and not be an idiot.
Do you want to start it behind him?
Like around here.
Are we talking from here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here.
So, we draw a circle. And let's see. All right, so I believe that is accurate.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, looks good to me. All right, now we're
They're not
done
gonna feel
casting our
some
10-minute
different.
darkness.
Yes, sorry.
All right, so this guy was going to take a swing at you at disadvantage, but now he's going to take a swing at you at disadvantage. So just give me a second here. All right, so this ogre swings down on you.
I am going to Hellish Rebuke him, by the way. Sorry.
You used your reaction to cast darkness.
Oh, yeah. Fudge. That's fine.
Does a 16 hit? Eve?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a freaking
You
cleric.
take
over here.
11 damage as this great club swings down on you. And then you hear, oh, what's going on? Grog can't see. Grog not dumb.
You big dum dum.
Blind? Grog hit something squishy, though. And the two orcs that ran up are going to take disadvantaged attacks on Bob. So, does a 14 hit Bob?
No.
Okay.
We hear this guy
We
call it.
avoided a nat 20, but it was still an 18 on the die. So the last one is going to hit Bob. For a total of 23, by the way.
We hear this guy
Oh,
call
last
himself
wait,
Rod.
what? Hold
so
on.
Bob is going to take 8 damage.
Hold on. What was his 2 rolls?
So
18 plus 5.
we missed the first one, and the second one was a 23 to hit.
Okay, but it's disadvantage, is it not?
Yeah, the first roll was a nat 20, and the second was an 18.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so terrible.
So we missed a nat 20, which was good. However, he takes 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
Specifically, I did say slashing damage, so I don't know if skeletons in this edition have resistance to slashing. But
Same night, actually. Let me just double check.
anyway, moving on. So that was pink team. Ganj, you are at the base of this tower.
Green team. Go.
All right.
There's
Yeah,
like
screen
20
team
feet
time.
to climb up.
Yep. Let's get going.
All right, I'm going to need you to make an athletics check to climb. There's handholds, so it's not that bad.
It's a 16.
Okay, so I believe climbing, I don't know if that is quarter or half. Let me just check.
I believe it's closer to half.
I think I'm pretty sure it's half.
Quick reference, climbing. Yep, it is technically difficult terrain. So you have moved, do you have 30 or 25 feet of movement?
I have 30. You said it's 30 tall?
It's 20 feet tall. So you are
And
5 feet
can I
from
dash?
crushing the top. Yeah, you just have to roll me another athletics check.
Oh boy. 11.
That is enough to make it because it's
Okay.
it's not like a flat wall. Like you're grabbing onto like loose.
Yeah, I figured it had, like, big-
handholds.
Yeah, yeah.
That like during this last dash, like there's like one point where like a rock wobbles a little bit, and then you stay still for a second, then you scamper up.
Okay. That's my
As you
turn.
do, you find yourself right over here, and let me reveal this for you. On top of this,
Oh,
with this bad boy.
okay. Well, then I'm going to do. Wait. Does bonus action count as the dash count as a bonus action?
Do you have the ability to dash as a bonus action?
No. I don't think
It
so.
was action.
Okay. So I can't do a bonus action?
You could still do bonus action if you
Oh,
have
okay.
not done a bonus action yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, I'm going to do Cloak of Flies.
What? That's pretty cool. Surround yourself with a cloak. Looks like buzzing flies. Jesus. Extends 5 feet from you. So by the way, you've only used 10 feet of your dash movement, so you can move anywhere else up there. You have 20 feet of movement
Oh.
left.
Okay. Yeah, I'll run up to this guy. Just so he can get within 5 feet,
Okay.
which I guess would be right up
Any
next to
creature
him.
that starts its turn in the aura takes poison damage. All right. As you move up to this guy, he's going to use his reaction to swing at you. He's like, I knew something was scampering up your tower. I held an action. I'm part of blue team. I just didn't label myself. I don't see colors like they do. I'm colorblind. Literally. And he rolls in that one. And falls off the tower and dies.
Oh no!
He's like, flies.
Perfect.
Yes.
Kill the bugs.
Oh, that worked
Get
out.
out of here, Clarissa. All right, is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Sink, you are up. The west of you has just disappeared into utter darkness unless you can see through magical darkness.
Well, I'm going to focus on the one guy who's in front of me that just tried attacking me. So, Furno and I are going to attack. Furno is going to use a fireball.
Sink.
He just sounds really far away.
Where are you, Sink? Sink, this is Sin, the better tiefling. Anyone?
You guys,
No,
you guys hear me now?
Yes.
that's,
Yeah.
Oh, yep. We can hear you now. I was not saying anything weirdly.
Sorry, I'm over here telling you exactly what I'm gonna do, and I guess it didn't happen. Okay, so I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me. Furno is going to use a firebolt,
Okay.
which is a flat D20.
You actually had to roll 2 d20s.
Ooh.
15 hits.
Wait, why am I rolling 2D20s?
It's a range.
Because if you do a ranged attack with
Oh, you're right.
melee combat, you get disadvantage.
You're right. I forgot about that. Well, I did it. All right,
You did it.
and
You
then
hit
I'm
him.
gonna roll a D10. Pwah!
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, good job, little Furno.
Maximum damage. So this
So
guy
that-
looks bloodied. He's on fire. He's got like 3rd-degree burns. He's like, why'd I run up? Blue team's getting wasted. Why'd we do this?
And I'm just gonna go on and attack with the warp blade. I think is what I'm calling that. I haven't decided on the name just yet.
All right. Warp blade.
I just lost. Hold on, let me refresh the page. Hold on 1 second. I just lost the chat box for some reason. I don't know what just happened.
You lost a chat box?
I did. The chat box is gone. There it is. Okay, I had to refresh the page. Okay, sorry. Pulling up sync now. And then attacking with warp blade.
Imagine if I rolled all these guys like.
I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration. D8.
Okay. I hate to see it happen.
Yeah, I know that didn't hit.
Yeah, you think about how cool your shoes are and how they just don't get you the speed to hit this guy. He ducks under.
Yeah.
So I may be on fire and smell good, but I'm still dodging. These guys are fuck ups. I don't know why they sound like this. The book keeps on telling me to talk like that. I don't know why. Doing anything else?
Bonus action. I am going to use. Nah, never mind. I won't use that. No, I'm done.
Actually, weirdly enough, if you didn't do your firebolt attack, you could attack twice with Furno, but you chose the fireball.
I can attack
next
twice
to two
now.
people. If Furno's next to 2 people like that,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a special ability on your character sheet.
He does.
You can use both heads.
1, 2.
Mhm.
1, 2. You're right. I forgot about that again.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
It's like I know Furno. It's like I bonded with him at a 19-point level.
Oh my God.
All right, so green team, let's go green team. Green
Me?
team consists of 2 people, and they're literally faffing about.
Yay.
So let me. They're gonna. I don't know. Move forward. They're just gonna dash.
so not
1,
team
2, 3,
green?
4, 5, 6, 7,
Some
8,
other
9, 10,
green
11,
team.
12.
Some imposters.
On them. See, no, that's where you guys get mixed up. There's Team Green, and that is the lovely team led by
The team comes
Vernaga,
first.
the Amnesiac. And then there's Green Team, which is the super awesome alpha team. And they're running up, they're like, well, why is there darkness over there? Who turned off the lights in that 115-foot radius?
Does Gant have a better view of the area now that he's in the tower, by the way?
Yeah, I don't think I've looked over the edge yet. I haven't had a chance to.
Right.
Yeah, he's too busy accidentally killing somebody. We're going to get in a second. We're gonna
Accidentally on purpose killing someone.
All right, now the true leader of Team Green, Thurnaga, is going to go.
Y'all heard it here first, folks. Okay. So I'm going to hit this orc here with my Warhammer.
It's hammer time.
And it's hammer time!
Oh, apparently it's not actually hammer time. I retract that.
I kind of just look around at everybody because I miss it. It's like, oh.
You grab your hammer and you go to swing it and you forget how heavy it is. And you, like, absolutely, utterly miss and pound down to the ground.
Can I use one of my inspiration points? And
after I'm done explaining that, you can use an inspiration point.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, yeah. What I mean is this. No.
Still a miss, unfortunately.
The dice gods know that Thurnaga's not in the
know.
party.
They know that I don't know.
You got any bonus actions?
I mean, I do. Let's see. What are my bonus actions?
Do you feel a power emanating inside you? Maybe a bubble of some sort?
I do feel a power emanating inside of me. But
you, while you pull out this Warhammer and you start swinging, you immediately get this, like, flash to, like, when you were in this dungeon with these people, and you felt this power emanate from you, this bubble power, and you remember that you can double bubble now.
Double bubble.
whatever that is. But I can't bubble because those are actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And actions have
I had to double check the double bubble.
Double check.
Either way, that's canon. We're gonna re-unlock your abilities real quick. All right. So we're moving on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Red team, go.
With
Red
me?
team's too busy torturing somebody.
Red team.
No, I'm red team.
Red leader standing
No.
by.
Because I'm red.
No. Red 5
No,
is too busy
No.
beating somebody. So they're not going to come.
Oh
He
no.
who shall not be.
Back up to the top of the order.
Wow, that was a Law and Order.
Yeah, that was.
Law and order.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Dun, ba, 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 ba.
Okay, so as a
Get a lesson.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark onto the guy who hit me. I don't know that a 13 is enough to hit. Is a 13 enough to hit?
Let me check. Yes.
Oh, good. So I'll roll that with the Hunter's Mark damage. That's a 9. I'm gonna hit him again because I don't think a 9 is enough to do damage. 20. There we go. Yeah, that should kill him.
Yeah, you absolutely obliterate this guy. There's someone at the door.
Oh,
Is anybody
yeah.
answering that? Ray is answering that.
And I'm gonna use my movement to get behind this guy here and offer flanking, I guess.
Is it in order? I didn't order anything. Matt must have ordered.
Did I have flanking at this position? Because there's like a bunch of people around this person.
You have flanking now.
You didn't before.
Yeah. The rules of flanking is you need to draw a line from the center of your square to the center of an ally's square, and it has to touch the square, the inside of the square that the enemy is in.
Gotcha,
So that is
gotcha.
flanking.
I wasn't quite sure what
Yeah.
the flanking was in this edition. I know in 3.5 it was just like you had to be next to the guy. I was like, sweet.
That's my turn.
Okay, we are going to go over to Eve.
Hello. Okay, one sec. I am going to exit all of this. All right, so I'm going to walk over to this big dum-dum ogre.
The big dum dum.
Hey, big guy. I had something cool in mind and I completely forgot because someone was knocking on the door. All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna walk over and grab his hand, and do inflict wounds.
All right, you have advantage to him because you can see him and he cannot see you.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Do you have an inspiration point?
Yes, I'm going to use my inspiration. 100%. I can't believe we have the same friggin' number. All right.
Alright.
Jeez.
Well, you have advantage. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, the 18 hits.
Awesome.
However, as you're erasing that inspiration from your sheet, I do just want to point out the first one did actually hit.
Oh my god, it did?
Yeah, you totally wasted inspiration.
Gun. That's okay, I have 5 inspirations.
It's better to be safe.
You guys gotta
than
start
sorry.
burning those, right?
If you don't know that it would have hit, it's better to use it.
So, like, you
Yeah.
grab his hand, he's like, oh, you grabbing my hand, I'm gonna crush you. And then all of a sudden, he's like, what's happening? Oh, God, what's happening? He's just, like, freaking out as, like, he can't see it, but you can, like, his skin starts turning into, like, this, like, blue and black necrotic, like, terribleness.
Yeah.
I am also going to have my zombies, my skeleton, Bob, since he's right there.
Which one is Bob?
Move over. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Alright, so I'm moving to
Okay.
give him advantage. So he gets regular advantage
He gets regular advantage.
hitting the ogre.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hit him with a 1-2 combo. Oh man!
Did you not set up the
For
character
him?
sheets?
Yeah, but I needed help doing it. I mean, we forgot to do it.
Oh, okay.
It's my fault.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, that's a D12. Oh no, that's a D20. Yeah, it's a D20.
Yeah, it's D20. So
Can I
unfortunately,
use an inspiration for Bob?
yeah,
Cool.
technically it's a different action.
And that's an 8. Alright.
Bump, bump. That's a miss still.
Man. Alright. Well, my other girl. Alright, so if I put Bobblina here, that's not flanking, right?
No, that is flanking. It's a
it
large
is?
creature, so flanking is a little bit different.
Alright, so she's gonna come
This
in
is flanking still.
against probably what would be her better judgment.
Right. As she moves, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity on her.
How? I never left the space. I never left his space. Oh, that guy. I have a little thing covering him. I didn't even think
It
about
happens.
that. Whoops. Okay.
So that was a. Do they get +4 or +5? 16 to hit.
That hit.
All right. As she moves away, she takes 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Did we confirm that they have resistance against that?
No, they're immune to poison.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be piercing that some skeletons are resistant to.
These ones have a special stat block within the thing. So I just didn't know if they had that as well.
They're immune to and then their conditions, they're immune to exhaustion
Right.
and poison. That doesn't make sense to me, but
But piercing would also make sense, but it is like that's not changing up stat blocks over here. All right, so yeah, let's. So what's Bobolina gonna do?
she is going to swing with her great axe. Great axe? Yeah, her great axe. And it's a 19.
That definitely hits then.
For 9 damage.
Yeah. So she you tell her where to swing, and she like swings into the stump of the leg. Just kind of just like hopping down on one foot, just like oh, this is bad. This hurts. Still up. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right, so we are going to go over to Sin, me, and then Steve. Just know that blue team is next. Okay, cool. I'll get ready for that. And pink team is next. Sin was going to hypnotic pattern, but it seems like they're all in the dark, so they're not going to be able to see his spells. So, let's see, he is going to. Not really a lot of people grouped together. Really can't fairy fire. Sin, what could you do? You could just stab things. I think that's the play here, and he's gonna pull out 2 rapiers. One better looking than the other one. Nope, I didn't give him that feat. Nope. He's gonna pull out 1 rapier. And he is going to try to stab this guy. Give him the good old stabby roni. And I believe that he just hits. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have a character sheet. Well, he does hit, so. Yeah. So that is gonna be... Dupe. Oh, that's actually pretty much exactly what I rolled in real life. And yeah, he runs up and he just offs this dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna run a little bit further in. It's like just like old times, Leston.
Hey.
Except with less watermelon, more guts.
She gives him a thumbs up.
And I'm gonna start revealing more areas. So start getting some of this courtyard revealed in this weird wavy way that I'm revealing stuff. Because I'm a big old derp. And actually, that's about all I can reveal there. All right. So now it is going to be blue team.
Blue
Blue team
like they're
is, let's see,
Unless there's more blue team that we can't see.
scrambling.
They're scrap.
Pink
Hey.
team is going to go, this guy's going to squeeze through. And Sin's like, wait, no. He's just going to like break through part of this. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And he just goes, nobody smashes my friends. This is my ogre voice.
I love this voice.
And that's... No, wait, yeah, Team Pink is over here too. So Team Pink is going to try to attack where Eves was and where Bob was. So let's start from the top and move our way down.
Yep.
So, disadvantage on the first one. That's a miss on Bob. I'm guessing that a 10 misses.
Yes, it
That was
does.
actually Bobolina. Disadvantage on Bob for these two. A nat 20 and then a 3. So that's a miss.
That is fantastic.
My last roll is going to be a 16.
Who you on?
That hit?
Who is it on?
Bob.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I was just going with the 3 of the disadvantage there. So it's 16 hits? Bob?
yeah.
Okay. He's going to take, 13 slashing damage. These guys are just blindly swinging in the darkness. Next, I'm going to do a fun game of odd or even.
Okay.
Odd is going to be Sin doesn't get hit, and even is going to be Leston gets hit. So let's roll that up. Would you look at that? It's even. Didn't even have to make that joke. This is just going to be a regular old attack, no advantages or anything. He is going to swing a great club at Leston.
All right.
17?
Does not hit. My armor class is 18.
Okay. Yeah, he swings down. You roll and deflect it, and get those iframes going.
I'm just
Hell
too
yeah.
small. I'm too small to hit.
You know, that used to be a thing in 3.5. Miss it. Scanch, you are up. You just witnessed this man fall to his death after trying to swing at you.
Finally. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can see.
All right, if you move over to this edge over here, I'll start revealing some stuff. So as you look down, you start seeing the eastern side of the courtyard, if it will let me start revealing stuff. If it will let me start revealing... Okay, this is an issue. Here we go. Got it. And you can actually see a lot more of this over here. Oops. Damn it. So you see that. You see...
So far, not looking good for that one guy at the fire.
Can I see that, Bob?
that.
How's it going?
And yeah, we can reveal the rest of this over here too.
What is it?
You see that? So you see in the northwest quadrant, it looks like Team Green is making their way up over to the battle. In the northeast quadrant, it looks like the remainder of Team Blue is trying to he has this goblin tied up, but he's keeps on squirming, and he's trying to put him on the spit roast over this fire. In the southeast, you see part of an ogre and an orc kind of just standing there outside of the corner. It looks like they're not actually moving towards the battle, but you hear some sounds of stuff coming that way. That doesn't sound too cool. So yeah, that's kind of the lowdown that you get from that high point position.
Okay. This changes things.
And just to let you know, that tower that you're on is this thing right here. I'm pretty sure that you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot the guy that's torturing my fellow goblin.
Yeah, go for it.
With the Eldritch Blast.
You happy with that, or?
You can shoot twice anyway.
Oh,
you
right.
They have two beams now.
That is correct. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'll hit him twice.
And you can
all right, yes. So
knock him into the fire.
Yeah, that's true.
So the second one hits, and yes, you do have an angle to knock him into the fire. You hit him with the force damage, and just roll me 1d6 fire damage. I think that's about right.
2.
So he gets hit from the back. He's squirming with this goblin. He's like, get on there. We're gonna eat you. We don't need you. And he gets shot in the back, and he's like, no, and he gets lit on fire. I'm gonna put him there. I'm gonna immediately forget about him because this fire is a token. There we go. Got it. And this guy kind of looks around. Let me see if he notices you. Yeah, he does. He looks up. He's like, another goblin! Another goblin over there!
Did you just Bark.
Another one. Bark back at him.
Thank you for avenging me, brother.
It's a goblin, not a gnome.
Oh my gosh, this is.
So yeah, that is that your turn? Is that concluding that? Oh
yeah.
fucking hell, dude!
Wow.
Souls as hell.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude! You are doing a lot with your like color themes lately, and it's amazing.
Dude, the color themes look
Holy
so
shit.
good. Oh my god, I love it.
I just
I would
enjoy
be
like
afraid
the
of that
pot
goblin.
belly.
There's still time.
I love.
There's still
Oh,
time.
gotta have the pot belly. There is still time
For what?
for fireball.
To do his
Oh.
fireball.
There's still a chance.
It's always.
I gotta save it.
reliable.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
So I don't have any movement left, right? I don't think so.
No, you only move like 5 feet.
Can I climb down the side of the tower?
Yeah, it's gonna be a DC 8 athletics check. It's a little bit easier than climbing up.
And what a talent that is. Oh
But
my
if you fail
goodness.
by 5, you will fall 20 feet.
Oof.
Well, you fall 20 feet, and because it's in that one, I'm giving you an extra D6 damage. 'Cause if you
Oh
land
no!
I'm coming.
roll, this is the dice roll. You're gonna take the 2d6 for the 20-foot fall, and you're gonna take an extra d6 for landing on your neck.
You want me to roll them?
No, I rolled it.
Okay.
You take 4 damage. You lucky bastard. You're lucky that goblins are as light as a feather. You guys just don't hit terminal velocity. There's too much resistance. they're like squirrels, where they can jump from high places and survive. You're like, I'm coming.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
fine.
you are now down here and have no more movement left.
I'm fine with that.
That's
Sync, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to go to this one guy because he's been really kind of bothering us. So, Bruno and I are gonna both be moving over here, and Ferno is gonna be moving right here. So I have flanking.
Flanking with Lustin, but okay.
Oh, well, either way. Now we
I
both.
feel
Now
like
me
only
and
me
Ferno.
and Lustin really know how flanking works.
Well, I always think it's like parallel with one another, so I didn't know it.
Nope,
Also,
just have
like,
to draw a line and touch the inside of one of their squares.
is that how that works?
pretty
Yep,
much.
center to
Huh.
center.
Sweet.
Yep. See how she's clipping that corner?
Yeah, I see that. I see that corner clip.
Quarter clip.
Corner clip.
Corner clip.
All right.
Optional
Well, with the
rule:
corner
large
clip-
creatures or higher cannot be flanked. But that's a weird optional rule that I saw online once. Never gonna do it.
Yeah,
you
it
are
doesn't,
flanking,
doesn't really make sense.
right?
All right.
So you guys are surrounded. There's more area to flank.
Yeah, bigger they are, the harder.
It only gets worse on their end.
All right. That is a 10 damage if I hit. I'm assuming.
That's a hit.
All right. I'm gonna roll a d8 for
What's
my
the extra
spirit.
6. Does that apply to this?
Yeah. So it's
So that's
16.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm going to use. That's all I'm going to do. The 16 damage from me, and then Ferno's going to bite him.
All right. No second attack at all.
No second attack.
No.
I mean, I
level
could,
5.
but I don't have second attack.
You're level 5. You have an extra attack, right?
I lost my level because of the thingy.
Oh, yeah. Damn,
Ye-
son.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit. That's
All
okay.
right.
Yeah, I had second attack. I also had stinking double proficiency, which means I had 6 psionic dice, but now I'm back to 4. Okay, infernal bite. 14. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. So that's going to be 9 damage. So total 16, 25.
All right, yeah. Inferno kind of just jumps up and just bites like a big old butt cheek meat chunk out. And yeah, you stab him in the shin. He's like, I do not appreciate what's going on here.
Well, fine.
Probably a new ogre voice. I can't remember the last silly one I'd done.
I am close, dude.
I do not.
But henceforth, I do not have the IQ of my brother over in the darkness over there. So, green team. They kind of see that there's like a little bit of commotion going on in the north block, and they're like, "Oh, well, let's go over there." So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. And 11. Yeah, because they can move 60 feet because of their bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12? Yeah, there we go. And looks like they can only swing on you. One of them has advantage, one of them does not. So they're going to swing at Sync. First one, without advantage, is going to be 13 to hit. Sync.
14. I'm sorry, how much did you say?
13.
No, did not hit.
All right. Second one, let's see, is also a miss.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, Thurnaga, you're up.
Okay.
Now you could see in the magical darkness, right?
I don't think so.
Is that not a class feature that you picked up at level 5?
So this is...
Thought you were saying something about that earlier.
No. I'd have to look it up again. Because I just have Eyes at Night, which means
Okay.
I have dark vision up to 300 feet.
So it's just dark to the left, and there is a lot of yeah.
Okay. So I kind of take a sidestep and see this big ogre guy and see everybody hitting him, being like, okay, I guess that's what we're hitting next. And I go, oh, okay, that's why, level 1. And I hit him with Guiding Bolt. Because I was like, how am I supposed to get over there?
This guy
Yeah,
right
the
here.
ogre. Yeah.
Yeah, that let's see. Well, roll a ranged spell attack.
I had to roll. Oh, that's a d20. See, now I have forgotten what to do.
Oof.
That doesn't look like that hit. Yeah, because it's just like +5 to that. That way. Goes to miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I was telling you that.
Oh.
All right. So yeah.
Thunaga's just figuring everything out.
Fortunately, that's a miss.
I guess I could shoot things from my hands. Cool.
You remember that you have cleric spells. All of them. You remember all of them.
Do I
Anything else?
though? I'm just kidding. Remember, I have cleric spells. Okay, I should actually write down that I use spells. No, not that one. I'm going to use my bonus action and take out a weapon. One of the spiritual kind. Draw.
Right. Another attack roll.
You can't use 2 spells in one turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually,
Even if
yeah.
it's a bonus action? No. Okay, then that's it.
2
Just
spell slots in one turn is illegal. You can do a spell and a
Illegal.
cantrip.
Unless you're a sorcerer.
Unless you're a sorcerer. Goddamn sorcerers.
I am not.
All right. So
That is
I
it.
started moving red team while we were waiting.
I was gonna ask.
And red team go and take a swing at a Sketch.
Scared like
This one comes over and he's like, "What are you doing? This is a serious team. This is
I work
red
here.
team. Kill you.
I work here.
You're a goblin. You're gonna go in the fire. All goblins are getting cooked today." And then the one in the back is like, "Yeah, goblin meat."
Meat's back on the menu board.
Go ahead.
And he totally misses you with an 8 to hit.
Looks like you're the one who's gonna be cooking in the fire.
Do ogres throw rocks in this edition? Oh, they have javelins. I'm gonna have one of them throw a javelin at you. That sounds cool. If he doesn't hit you, you can't do the.
Never mind. I'm pointing my hand and nothing happens.
I'm not sure, actually. And the ogre takes out like a giant javelin and throws it at you and just whiffs and hits the wall behind you. Part of the wall crumbles.
Yeah, it's only if I get damaged, so.
All right, so red team absolutely failed. Leston.
All right. Okay.
You're up.
I'm gonna attack the fucker in front of me, the big ogre with the
Nope.
with
If they
advantage.
just
Yeah, it smells like advantage in this
Certainly
season.
does. And
Mhm.
since it smells like advantage, I think I'm probably gonna crank a divine smite into it. Sounds like a good time to do that.
Sure, you don't want to do that after you roll, just in case you get that nat 20.
Well, I mean, I'll divine smite anyway, but I don't know.
Did you bonus action move the hunter's mark to him yet?
I mean, I'm doing that at the same time. I was just gonna say
Okay.
I bonus action move the hunter's mark to him.
Okay, I was just wondering if I needed to put the bolt on him, which I am doing now. That's definitely a hit.
I don't know. Oh yeah, so it did count. Okay, so it did count that. Good.
Yep. I believe you just no. Yeah, that also adds up. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I double checked that it did. All right. Good. I'll subtract one of my spell slots.
This guy's looking pretty bloodied right now.
And you know what? I'll do the exact same thing again. I want to kill him.
That's it. It's a hit or Rooney.
There we go.
Hit her running.
And that is enough to kill him.
Good.
That's a little
want
bit
him
past, actually.
Good. I want him gone.
Did you kill him? Do you want to do a slow motion Dragon Age or what?
Just a full on paladins fighting the shit out of this guy. Just like I've had just about enough of you.
Well, I haven't had enough of you. He hits me.
Is this door? But this door beneath me is not open, right?
Are you talking about this thing right here?
Yeah,
That's open.
it's open. All right. I'm
Yeah.
going to stand down here.
Okay. So yeah, Sync is now gonna get that flanking bonus. Flanking.
yeah, I am.
All right. Eve is up, or are we doing anything else? I don't want to skip people.
That's it. That's 2 actions, a bonus action, and movement. So that's it.
All right, Eve, you're up.
So I can move out of a space without provoking an attack of opportunity, right?
Because you are in the darkness, you're allowed to because he cannot see you.
All right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Same thing with all your boblins and boblinas. They cannot see the enemy, so they cannot take an attack of opportunity on them.
Yeah, okay. So I want this big guy down. However, these guys are the ones that are actually hitting. So I think I'm going to take care of them first. You always got to get the little guys. So I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to have her move over here. If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And I am actually gonna have to use a weapon, which I never do. It's going to be my quarterstaff two-handed because my spirit armor is at my AC anyway. So I'm not really using a shield. And it's at advantage.
Yeah, that's a hit with 0 damage.
Oh my god, no way.
You actually do a minimum of 1 damage, so.
Oh my.
I was just gonna say, how is that 0?
We're gonna
Okay,
call
so-
that non-lethal damage.
That is the okay. So the only reason I because you said that you cannot flank if the other person is using a spell, right?
No.
Yeah, you have to have a weapon out.
Yeah.
You were flanking last time because inflict wounds is technically a spell attack,
Yeah.
a touch attack. So that's how you got away with that.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. So that's why I wanted to be safe and do that. And now Bob is going to take his attack at regular.
Is he attacking the orc,
The
or
orc.
the ogre?
The orc. He's attacking the orc.
Did you attack the orc or the ogre?
I attacked the orc.
Okay, let me.
I'm sorry, I should have specified.
Nope, fine.
There we go.
20. For
Yeah, no, that you bonking him on the head like set him up for the ultimate slapstick kill, because that was exactly enough to kill him. So he had 15 health. You did 1, brought him down to 14. He just did the 14.
Fantastic.
So like you do that thing where like you hit him in the face and like he like spins around towards the camera, and as that happens, like he brings up his great axe and just cuts off his head. Home run.
That's fucking fantastic. All right. Now Bobolina's gonna go for the orc. 19
That's a hit.
for 8 damage.
Oh, yeah, you guys are chipping away at these.
And that is the entirety of my turn.
All right. Sin is going to see these two over here, and man, really should have prepared my spells ahead of time. Nope, he's just gonna do the good old rapier hit. That's kind of what he's got going on right now. So he's gonna go over here, and he is going to attack. Say this one because he gets flanking right now. And let's do a little bit of roll ski up here. And I'm just gonna roll that right from his character sheet.
Oof.
And he misses, unfortunately. And the DM didn't think he was cool enough to get any inspiration. So we're going to move on to blue team. Blue team, he is going to get out of the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to attack. Is that the rest of blue team? Have you guys annihilated blue team?
I believe
Sounds
so.
about right. Let's play beat a Scange. I'm guessing a soft 20 hits you, Sir Scange.
Yep.
All right. You take minimum damage, 4.
Cool.
I don't know why,
let's
but the
see.
phrase "soft 20" just makes me feel weird.
Okay. I could fix that for you. Flaccid 20. Is that better?
just your like soft 20. I'm just like, don't know why. I just don't like that.
I also could use half mass 20
Oh gosh.
or sloppy 20.
And worse.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
I
get
was
worse
saying
as they go.
no.
Honestly,
You know, I would
with my
rather
other group, I
voice
kept on using
20.
Flaccid 20, and they thought it was hilarious. So, just saying.
Think-
Anyway,
I
so
think
this
I'm
guy's
going-
gonna try to swing at Bob because he's the only person that he knows is there. That's going to be in the dark. That is the orc. This is disadvantage. That is an 8 for a miss, and the ogre, feeling the hit from the north, he is going to try to swing back, and that is going to be a disadvantage. Probably a hit. 15 to hit, Bobolina.
Just meets.
Oof. That sucks. Let's see. That is going to be plus for 11 damage of bludgeoning.
Okay. Why is no one trying to hit me?
Slam set. What
No
was
one
that?
trying to hit me. Why is no one trying to hit me?
He doesn't know where you are. He got attacked by her, so he knows where she is.
The orc on the bottom had.
The orc on the bottom hasn't gotten
Oh, wait,
hit.
no, not the orc.
This orc has, and then you
God
kill them.
damn it.
This orc knows that there's something here, but
They're going with whoever touched them
doesn't know
last.
that yet. Yeah, that's what you do in the darkness. You just swing at the square you got hit from last. If you swung and move, honestly, that would be a totally different game. They'd freak out. They wouldn't know what to do. Don't let that change your tactics, though, because I like your tactics. Skange, you're up.
Okay.
By the way, Skange, you did just get hit, so if you want to do a hellish,
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that, but then we moved on. But
yeah, I'm not gonna skip out on that opportunity. If you want to do that, you can before your turn starts.
yeah, I definitely will. Let me do.
In fact, I'm gonna roll a dex save for this guy.
Wait, I meant to do it. Why is it not showing up? I meant to do it 3rd level.
What's your save?
My save.
It would
Yeah,
be
wait.
plus
Oh, here we go.
plus charisma plus proficiency.
That should work.
16.
Or,
Okay. He fails because he rolled a 13.
what is?
So
Cast-
he burns up.
Nice.
Okay, and now I'm going to Eldritch Blast both of them to get them away from me.
You
It's
do have
further-
disadvantage for doing that in close
It
quarters.
does not matter. Look at what he rolled.
That's for the first guy,
Oh, yeah. Well, this
And that's
guy
for the-
you're talking about?
the guy above me, and then
This
he's
guy's
dead.
This guy's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
He burned him
I
up.
had my window pulled up. Okay. Well, sucks to be the guy below me then.
Yeah, he gets hit by both of them.
Does he get knocked back like 20 feet?
No, he's not, because he gets blown apart. You like
What the-
shoot into him, and he gets knocked back,
That works too.
and then
He
like
gets-
you shoot him again, and he just like explodes like Ermac from fucking Mortal Kombat.
He gets Napoleon blown apart.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You
Please.
get inspiration for that.
That is exactly right.
Oh, that was fucking great.
That's goofy.
All right, Skange, anything else? You see that this ogre is definitely charging towards you, and this goblin is just like he's like tied up on the ground next to the fire, and you see that like some of the embers are like, popping and going towards him. He's like trying to blow him out. He's like,
I don't think I can do anything else. I'm going to, just wait.
all
I'm
right.
gonna wait.
Okay, so we're gonna move over to Sync.
All right, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack this guy right here. This guy's going to get an attack of opportunity.
That's pretty interesting, yeah.
Naga doesn't find it interesting.
He rolled a 2, so
All right,
you get
missed.
it.
And then I am going to get. Well, I'm going to get advantage. So I'm going to attack this guy. Hooah.
Nice.
Yep,
So that's going to be 8.
he is bloodied.
And then Ferno's coming right here. And he's attacking both these guys.
Nice.
All right, I like that.
With advantage.
First one is advantage, and the second one is not advantage.
All
The
right.
first one is. This is advantage.
And that's going to be bite.
Yep.
First one with advantage.
Yeah.
Nat
Ooh.
20. Dead.
Yeah, you fucking 18 damage with his 7 health left. You can describe that.
All right. Well, I mean, it's the only thing that Ferno can really do, right? He comes up from underneath the orc, and he just grabs the jugular, but it's like a flash, and it's like one of those anime moments where the orc knows that it happened, but the blood doesn't start spurting until like a second after, and Ferno just turns around with like the jugular, his throat, in his mouth, and the orc kind of crawls on the ground and is like, "Fine," and then he dies.
So does
I'll take it.
does the same attack hit 2 targets, or is it a second separate attack?
It is a separate roll.
Yeah, I have to roll again.
Actually, you know what? He has it in the character sheet. Let's read it.
Yeah, let me share that. It's I gotta find it. Sharon is carrying on the lookout. Interesting alliance. Lazy fire immunity. Small sentinel. Blink jump. Magical inspired. Fireballs. Sharon is carrying. I think it's on the lookout now. I thought I had it. Didn't I have it written down?
Attack.
Should be under. Well, that's all I have for the attack. Is just Infernal Bite.
Then we're gonna go with 2 separate then, if we can.
The description is up to 2 targets 5 feet next to each other. That's the description.
Could you paste it?
Yeah. This is what it says within the description.
Yeah, no, let me take a look and see how it's written over here. Why do these things move so freaking slow? Yeah, you know what? I can't get to it right now. I'm just rolling 2 attacks.
Yeah.
You got it. No, I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not finding it. Can I fight that? Can I fight that? I want to fight it. All right, that's fine. That one.
Yeah, I mean, do you have an inspiration?
I do. I'm going to use that actually. Good call.
That's how you fight these things.
Yay!
Okay, so I am reading this. Infernal Bite melee weapon +4 to hit, would probably different on yours. Reach 5 feet, up to 2 targets within 5 feet of each other. Hit the +++. So it is actually, I know you just rolled another nat 20, but we actually would just take 1 roll for that. So in the future, that is 1 roll.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go with the top roll because that's what it should be, and that is more damage.
Yeah.
And that was 18 damage, and yeah, no, Inferno runs up and one-shots both of these.
Nice.
Absolutely, like runs
doggy.
up, jumps one like mouth grabs one jugular, one mouth grabs the other
it is?
jugular, and it's like a double
It's 'cause
like
he has 2
WWF
heads.
slam.
It's because he has.
Can
2
he
heads.
can he land over here because he like flashed through them and grabbed both jugular?
Yeah, you can.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Love it.
that was the stipulation of this this pet. It's written in over here. It's just because he has 2 heads. He also has a tail which can do a poison attack, but like
I never use that. I never use
No
that.
one ever gives love to the tail.
I give the tail some pets and stuff. I give him some. I broke it in 3s, and I specifically said I break it in 3rds and give all the heads a treat.
Yes, I remember that. That's why you got the bottom point. Good stuff. All right, so Sync, that is your turn.
Yeah.
Green team is now going to. Green team's dead.
He's dead.
They're not. I'm so excited. And green team was dead. You can hear a lot of stuff going on in the darkness, but you can't see through it. And then you see that they're making their way into the courthouse right now. Leston, I forgot to mention this. If you look over, you can see Scrack on the ground next to the fire.
Yeah, I can see.
Trying to blow out some of the embers. He's not focused on you. He's focusing on not catching on fire right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna come up here next to Sync and just kind of be like, "Yep," and that's it. So I'm like, I have no idea what we're doing. So.
Yep.
All right. Red team is gonna go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing lumbers up to the Scange Master and is going to take a swang. That's a hit. Not even gonna ask. And you take 12 bludgeoning damage as this thing swings down on you.
Ow.
Yeah. That was this thing's turn. Runs up. Just and it doesn't even talk anymore at this point. And we're gonna go back up to Leston.
Alright. I use my movement to move. I think I just worked out I can move here.
Mhm.
Pull out a bonus action, move my hunter's mark onto the big ogre fellow.
Let me label him as such. You're gonna pull out some javelins.
Now I'm pulling out my hand axe +1
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of returning.
of returning.
I say, hey, leave my goblins alone.
And I wrote that so you can do 2 throwing attacks in 1 turn, right?
Yeah, it's a one
Sweet.
of returning, so I think it just automatically comes back to my hand. You leave my goblins
Yeah,
alone.
I think I specified that like it returns to your hand really quick, so you can do it again.
Right. So, 2 attacks. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both hit.
Both of them hit.
Wow.
That is a total of 11 and 11, so 22. This axe like reaches into the back of his shoulder blade, and he like tries to reach to grab it, and it like pops out of existence back into your hand as you're already doing the throwing motion, and you just release again, and it just hits his other shoulder blade. And he's pretty pissed about
I'm
it.
just like swinging around in circles like an Olympic hammer throw person.
Nice.
Yeah,
Fucking hammer toss guy.
yeah.
It's him.
Eve, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to come down here. And
We're gonna go a little long, guys. By the way,
Yeah.
probably like
Actually.
15, 20 more minutes.
10, actually,
Fuck you.
actually, I'm going to.
You do have flanking on this guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking for a moment. Crap. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with what I was originally going to do. And I'm just going to hit him with my quarterstaff again.
I can't get over that fireball, that Scanges, that
Actually,
drawing.
fuck it. Alright, I'm moving back here.
Dude, these drawings
Right.
are fucking on point.
Oh no.
This is gonna be my new phone background.
That could be like, if that was like a 1080p thing, that could totally be an epic background.
I need more phones so I can have more backgrounds.
Burner
I-
man.
Right now, I have
That's a hit.
Sync as my lock screen, and I'm thinking about making Scange as my stinking background for the phone.
So you smack this guy for uno mas and damage again.
And now, Bob is going to hit him.
That's a hit.
Oh, whoops. Hold on.
All right. This guy is bloodied, but still up.
Okay.
Eve over there with the 2 skeletons just taking out the 3 of them.
Eve is like that magic deck that just has that like 1 goblin card that keeps on like pinging you for 1 damage.
So can he move through this dead body?
Yeah, you guys can move through that.
Alright, so he's moving here. He's moving here. And she's gonna come down here now. And she is going to hit.
She is actually attacking at disadvantage. There's no more flanking.
I'm still flanking.
Oh, you're attacking the. Oh, yep, gotcha.
Who is calling me?
Okay, yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
Can I use an inspiration?
I did tell you it was a
Destiny
miss,
is
but yeah,
calling
you can use it.
Alright.
Please start doing those before I tell you if it's a miss
Jeez.
or not. But that is a miss.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so she is also going to move. Oh, no. Okay, what's happened? Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so she's gonna stay there. Or you know what? Move like
So
2 spaces here.
is that your whole turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. Let's see.
Way, hey, get up, she rises. Way, hey, hey. We need to get a boat and then sing sea shanties.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
I will be
The
back.
pirate arc.
Obligatory part of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign is the.
If we do a pirate one-off, I'm handing it off to Badger so we can do a Captain Hojo one-off.
Yo, we just need a sea shanties.
And I am going to. He is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern over here to try to distract him. So put that out in the chat. Sin is going to. He's going to start playing like the beginning of Master Exploder by Tenacious D. Just that whole like and then like just glowing orb is going to start appearing over here, and let's see if this guy sees it. Yeah, he rolled in that one. So he's going to look over. He's like, oh, pretty. And he is now charmed. So he's looking that way. He's like, I don't even know why I'm fighting. Blue team is dead? Yeah?
Yep.
Team Pink still has a little bit of fight in them. So let's see. This guy is going to swing to the north, and that was a nat 20. Too bad he's not swinging at anything because he moved. And this guy.
I also hit this guy in the back, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm rolling a 50-50 chance of whether that's going to be you or the empty spot. So let's see. Odd or even?
Even?
20. Okay, so at least I just rolled 2 20s in a row. So this guy's going to swing at you at disadvantage. He's in the darkness.
I am going to Hellish Rebuke him.
He has to hit you first.
Okay.
Okay. Miss Fancy Pants, does a 13 hit you?
It meets.
Okay. Yeah, you can do
I
that.
was way too excited to do that.
You do take 10 damage, by the way.
That's fine.
And I'm going to roll for a save for Hellish Rebuke.
Alright.
Do you have disadvantage on dexterity saves when you're blinded?
I mean, no matter what, he rolled like shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, he fails.
Let me just pull this up here.
What? What is this? What is this? By the power of Grayskull.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, that's great.
Oh my god.
I love the action in the hair. The action in the hair really gets me. It's
That looks really
Sailor Moon
good.
type stuff.
Exactly.
No, I don't think that's Sailor Moon at all. That looks awesome. I like that style of
anime.
animation and drawing, though, so I'm a huge fan of that stuff like that.
I like it.
I mean, take
Yeah,
13
this guy
damage.
eats it as you cook an orc.
Yep.
Pink team's done. Scan, you're up.
All right.
God, the art today is amazing. You must have been really warmed up from drawing all those penises yesterday.
Right?
Yeah, it just gets me in the mood.
It's my story. I was sticking to it.
The people going.
So, if I fireball this guy, will that hurt me?
You can do a fireball behind him.
But what about the goblin friend?
So fireball is 15-foot radius, right?
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You can position it strategically, blow up the wall.
Yeah, I'll just shoot at the wall. And then. All right. I'm also going to do empowered for the fireball.
Nice.
So I believe I will roll it the damage 4 times and then take the highest.
Well, let me roll a deck save as you start doing that, and if you could just put those things in the chat, please. I rolled a 10. -1 is a 9.
Oh wait, I keep doing that wrong. Fireball is here. Okay. I guess I'll just do that. Here's the empowered spell really quick. And my charisma modifier is 4.
Fucking
So
shit.
you can re-roll the 1. And if you want to, I guess you can re-roll the 3, but you rolled really well.
Yeah, you roll
Yeah.
fucking rocks, my guy. Yeah, if you want to re-roll that 1, you can. If you want to spend the point to do it.
Just reroll the 1.
You could take a gamble on that 3, maybe. But that's up to you.
Wait, can I choose which dice to reroll?
I believe so.
You can re-roll a number
Oh.
of damage dice up to
Shit.
your charisma modifier. So yes, you can choose.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I'll reroll the 1 for sure. What is it? It's a D6.
Yeah.
Well, that's better. So what does that
Holy
make
fucking
it?
shit. So
Makes
that's
it
40
40?
damage on 8d6. That is insane. That is, and if you didn't re-roll that 1, you wouldn't have killed him, but you have absolutely
Perfect.
burned him up. He like looks over at like the pretty light, and then you're just like, fuck you, and you just like fucking like Kamehameha the shit right behind him, and he looks over and just does that like Frieza engulfed in a fucking like orb type shit where just insane.
It's just the animation I did, but with Scange instead.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, Sync, you're up.
All right.
By the way, darkness is concentration, right?
I'm not sure if it is actually.
Yeah. I think. Oh, let me check.
Sin has darkness. Let me put it in the chat real quick. Concentration. So, can you do me a favor and give me a concentration check after you got hit?
I cannot. I refuse. I'm going to refuse that.
Well, you're gonna have to do it. You have to do a con save of 10 or greater. And it sucks because your saves are now down by 1. 2. Yeah, that's a
Actually,
fail.
it may actually be in your interest because now you can kill it faster.
This is my last inspiration. Oh wait, actually, you know what? That's true. That's true. I'm not going to use my last inspiration. I'll just.
Yeah, so this darkness goes away. So, oh, well, how'd you get over there? Anyway, back to Sync. Sync, you feel as though the northern darkness went away.
Yeah, the northern darkness run away.
The northern darkness is gone.
I feel that, like, I clearly don't see this, but I feel that this actually happened.
You feel it within your tiefling soul that someone used darkness within the vicinity of you and it's gone.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my tiefling tingle here.
No.
The tiefling
got
tingle.
weird.
5, 10, 15,
Is that soft 20?
20.
territory?
25, 30. Me and Frenno
I
over here.
should be. Oh, I was going to say I should be fine over here, but. Cool. Oh.
I swear to God, if Ferno just pile drives this guy again, that'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna be attacking this guy. Frenno's got advantage.
You guys both have advantage.
We both. Okay.
Bobalina's giving advantage.
All right. I'm not. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. So
I
both
have a
advantage.
very deep understanding of advantage.
I understand that. That's all right. Here we go. Warp blade. I am gonna reroll that with inspiration.
You don't need to.
Oh no.
You have advantage, remember?
Oh, you're right. I do. I forgot about that. You just
eight
told me
solid
that.
damage.
All right. So that's going to be 8 for that. And I am going to use a D8 psionic power.
Okay.
Yeah, let's kill this one.
So, yeah, I want to kill it.
Kill the fuck.
And I do get 1 free of those a day. After that, I need to use my psionic dice. So that's going to be just a D8 extra. Oh, come on.
Hate to see it happen.
Hate to see that happen. So that's going to be one of my turns. I am going to use second wind to attack again.
Action surge. Yep.
Second wind is for health.
Action surge. Thank you. Dustin. Action surge to attack again.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 with another D8 because of my psionic power.
Wait a second, you get 2 attacks now? Oh, you action searched.
Yes.
Ooh, you hate to see it happen.
Your psionics are just,
Wow, twice.
you're
So it's 11 more damage.
just
This
have-
guy is.
no,
He's like in fatality mode right now. His head is rolling around back and forth
All right.
as he stands there with his.
We got
4 frames
Furno
of
coming in
animation.
here with another bite.
We have mocapped this guy.
Wow.
So if you want to use an inspiration, this is what.
Yeah, I'm going to use inspiration on that one.
There you go.
Ah, there you go. 6 damage.
All right, Furno fucking kills him.
Yeah. Woo.
My puppy. That's my puppy. I did use action surge right now, though. Oh, I could have used helping hands to do some more damage, but I didn't do that. I used action surge instead. Oh well.
As that happens, you guys in the courtyard see a couple things. An orc goes flying outwards, hits a wall, and falls down. You see walking out is a man wearing half of a gi, the bottom half. And he seems to have scars all over his body. And he is also wearing a headband, but as he walks north, closer to you guys, you can see that headband is actually around his eyes. Sin runs up to the goblin and unties him. Leston, you see that the man that has walked up is Landon.
Dun-dun.
Thank
The
God
monk.
You're okay.
Sin is just busy untying Scrack. It's like,
Oh,
we brought the whole gang. We're not gonna let them eat you. I swear. And
Wait.
Scrack is still squirming around. Stop squirming. I'm not gonna make this easy.
Yeah, look, if anyone's gonna eat you, it's gonna be those cannibals back on the island. Gotta ship you back there.
So many monkeys. Landon walks up to. It seems as though he is stumbling a bit, and him walking with a ribbon over his eyes is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Um,
I give him a lay on hands, give him some healing, however much he needs.
yeah,
Those are pretty
his.
relevant.
Yeah, the you don't have to adjust anything there. You lay on hands a bit, and he seems to be a little bit better. But he kind of reaches out, and he reaches out kind of low, like finds your shoulder and pats you. He's like, Leston? He's kind of just looking off to the side, patting you on the shoulder.
You're right, mate.
It has been a long time since we've met. Sin finally unties Scrack, and Scrack runs over and tackle hugs Leston.
Good to see you again, Scrack. Keeping yourself to yourself.
Yeah, definitely. That's what that is. I know I put all these conditions on him, man, but he has them there. And
He's just all kinds of messed up.
I definitely deliberately do not ask what they did to Lando because he was not like that the last time I saw him.
No, he's not. Sin just looks over. He's like, "Where's Sir Donk?" And Landon kind of puts his head down, and Scrack kind of breaks into a very, very terrible mood. Looks away, crosses his arms. It's like, they were gonna eat me, Sin, and unfortunately, they ate Sir Donk yesterday. And Sin just breaks down a little bit, gets on his knees, cries, screams up towards the rain that's falling down again, settling on everybody. What is everybody up over here doing now that combat's dropped?
Hey, look, is there anything left of Sir Donk?
I'm just standing over here.
There's bones around here somewhere.
How long do you guys think that will be around here? Sorry.
Landon looks over and just goes, I can see you guys? And Scrack just looks over and just, what are you talking about? You said that you went blind because of the thing. He just looks over. He's like, no, Scrack, I can't see you, but these and Leston, these people and the people that Leston brought over, I can see them like outlined in blue. What?
You don't have
Leston, did you guys do something? Are you guys on the ethereal plane, or is there something going on?
You don't happen to have some kind of orb on you, do you? Because we were sent to collect that.
No, the orb is in the church. They made me touch the orb, and they were gonna have Scrack touch the orb too. But when I did, I just saw the searing light, and he kind of points the ribbon on his eyes. I lost my vision.
Blinded by the light.
I think over the next couple of days, they were just going to eat us.
Well, can you
Goddamn works.
Can you take us to but also, if there's anything left of Sir Donk, I think I am a paladin now, and I think Sir Donk, if anyone deserves a ceremony, a funeral rite, Sir Donk does. He was there for me in one of my darkest hours, so I know he may just be a donkey to everyone else, but to me, he's a sir.
Still playing?
He nods. Sin is just pounding on the ground, way over dramatic.
Over a donkey?
Scrack is
You weren't there.
rubbing his shoulder.
You weren't there. Look, sorry. I know you've lost your memory, Thunok. I don't mean to raise my voice, but you weren't there. You don't know.
I don't know a lot of things.
Landon walks over to Thurnaga, and he just looks. He's like, everyone seems to be glowing a bright blue, but for some reason, you glow with a faded blue. Why is that?
I've been told I lost my soul.
She became boring. It's tragic.
I wonder if there's.
Scrack. That is not. Oh, you're not Scrack.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
Scange. Yeah.
I just realized how grumpy the goblin token for Scrack was.
I was looking at it like that looks ridiculous.
It fits. He looks over. He's like, "Well, lead me to the front doors of the temple. It is just inside. Last I remember, I can see the faint glow of it through the walls."
Sure thing.
And with that being said, he opens up, or you guys open up the doors to the temple, and inside you see all this dust and these columns that are kind of barely holding up any weight. And at the end of the hall, there is a podium that has this orb on it. Right here-ish. I know it's not drawn on the map. And he just looks over and he points.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me
Lesson
put
kinda-
this thing here.
Oops.
Leslie kind of like reaches out for a second as if kind of like tempted to touch it, but she kind of just like throws her bag over it and doesn't actually like touch it.
As you go over to touch it, Leston, what is your passive perception?
Oh, I have a passive perception of 10. I can see shit.
Okay, so this is really gonna suck. Out of nowhere, it seems as though, and people behind her see this, but some of the rags that were on the ground seem to shuffle a little bit, and then what seems to be a cloak rises up from the ground with a whole bunch of dust and darkness in it, almost resembling what looks to be a Dementor for a second, if you guys are familiar.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And it
thing I don't have the
wraps
soul.
around Leston. Leston, I'm assuming a 25 hits you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So this thing wraps around you. You are going to be grappled. Take 7 damage, and we're gonna end it here.
Yep, that's
We're gonna
Aw.
start next session
Oh,
off with the
God,
combat.
I'm so tired.
that's fine.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how far I was able to go with this, and I was like, let me at least get somebody with this weird trap thing.
I'm just old and get tired early.
It happens.
I want
It
to
happens.
play,
I
but
understand.
I'm sleepy.
Alrighty. Well, yeah. Let's give another round of applause to the artist in house today, making like
All right.
awesomely detailed portraits and a comic and an animation. That is insane. Did I miss anything?
Don't worry, I'm keeping a bill of all the drawings at the end of the campaign.
I heard
Oh, no.
that Aaron is gonna foot the whole bill.
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, but that. Oh, yeah. I mean,
And he said
I
that
was
he's a good tipper as well.
I was gonna foot the bill, but only if you guys gave me money, and that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, well,
What?
checks in the mail somewhere.
All right.
Also
Well,
only accept Monopoly money.
Well, I don't have a lot of that, but I might soon.
You know, I don't
All my
appreciate it.
money is being
I don't-
allocated to something else.
Don't appreciate it when you call Australian dollars Monopoly money.
No, that's Canadian money, is Monopoly money. We isn't Australian money, isn't that dollary dues?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
Dollary dues. Yes.
I think,
That's funny.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. We'll catch you guys later.